I'll throw this out here. If you're watching here on Twitch and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, we are less than 500 away from 50,000 subscribers. So I would appreciate it. Chances are you more than likely are there and are coming here. But either way, I'll throw that out there.
Like and subscribe.
This book came out today. So that's cool. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. I've got 2 videos on it now. There is at least another 2 videos planned. New magic items. That'll be the next one. And then mundane items will be another one. Games will be another one. And then monsters. So I guess 4 more videos planned from this.
Nice. So 6 total.
6 total, and then someone will be like, "Why don't you cover this?" And I'll be like, "Okay." Well, there's a couple other like random things that are. Oh, and I think I'll do like a really clickbaity video that's like my favorite part of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and it's like a stupid NPC. So that'll be that.
I feel like you're projecting.
No, he's. I'm not gonna tell you.
Trey Strahd.
So anyway, we're gonna recap what happened last time. Last time the party had defeated Morgantha, the one of the 3 hags of Barovia, the one who sells the dream pies. They beat her. She died.
Awful.
Some of the party got a long rest. Others were cursed by hags to not gain said long rest.
You were haggard.
How long have you been waiting on that?
Just came up with it.
Oh man.
Too cool for school.
Yeah, that's right.
So anyway, the party then gathered up their things and went to Old Bone Grinder, where they encountered a Banderhob named Billy, as well as the other 2 hags. I think it's like Ophelia. I don't remember their names. It's on the bottom of the minis. I'll tell you what their names are.
Bella Sunbane.
And Ophelia Wormwiggle.
Wormwiggle. Yeah, I remember Wormwiggle. So anyway, those are the other 2. Then they called on Jimmy to come and aid as well. Jimmy the Bodak. Jimmy was a lot worse than I
expected.
He was worse than I made him out to be.
Okay.
If you start your turn within 5 feet of him, you just take damage. And there were several people that were at 0 hit points, so you just start failing saves.
Ooh.
I think it's like...
Fortunately, we killed him.
Yeah, it's a certain amount of necrotic damage. So, and then again, every time somebody started their turn and they could see him, they would have had to make that save or take damage. And then if you... unless you avert your eyes, which means then you have disadvantage on everything because you can't see.
I forgot what I was going to say, but I pretend it was witty and topical. Thank you,
So witty and
guys.
topical.
Thanks. It was really important.
Yeah,
for me to
let's
say.
see. It has an aura while active. The aura deals 5 necrotic damage to any creature within 30 feet. Just does it on their turn.
Damn.
Any creature that ends their turn within 30 feet of it.
Right.
Strahd was undead, so would avoid that.
Sure.
And then, if you can see it, you got to make a DC 13 con save. Or become incapacitated. If you fail by 5 or more, you're reduced to 0 hit points. Otherwise, you take 16 psychic damage.
Damn.
And then...
Ooh, even though Oz was unconscious most of the battle, I would like to take half the credit for everything Rick did, because Rick was conscious because Oz woke him up.
Yep. That's
True.
Yeah, I also think I forgot that he
I'll
was
save the day.
immune to lightning and poison damage and resistant to cold, fire, necrotic, and bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical weapons.
That's right.
But he takes damage. He's not good with sunlight. So if he had sunlight, he takes damage in the presence of sunlight.
Unfortunately, we were also silent. So
Yeah, that was
That was
reliquary.
the big
That was a good one. Good job.
crusher.
Good
That was
job.
literally
That was a bad one.
it totally
That was
changed.
bad.
Well,
the plan.
it could be completely not important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like in certain groups, that's not a big deal.
In a lot of situations.
Yeah, I mean, not being able to speak, you can just martial characters got no problem with that. And it might even, well, I guess it's the party, so I was gonna say it doesn't impact the enemies. They can still cast.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they did harrowing fight to say the least, but the party did manage to prevail and defeat Billy, Jimmy, and the two hags. And then they decided to, all right, let's go back to Veilguard Spire. We're gonna take the spire to Evrand, a place that Strahd has never been. He's going to, for what it's worth, release the tower from being able to leave, so the tower can leave. And the tower is its own form of ancient magic, and as such was able to leave, and Strahd in the tower went with it, but when they arrived back in Evrand, Strahd immediately passed out. And that is where we ended last session.
What?
I would like to, as Strahd like hits the ground, Oz is gonna take a pause and then look back up at the rest of them. Do you think that we made a huge mistake and maybe took that ancient evil out of Barovia and put it into Evrand? Or no, probably not.
He seemed to have had a change of heart and wants to be better.
Well, we didn't get there yet. This is now we're
So
having this
maybe
conversation
he'll
first.
be fine. Maybe
Sure.
he'll be fine.
Let's try that. I'm
Maybe
gonna go
this
down
is-
and check his pulse.
Before we do that,
Maybe this is the change.
so we know who was there in Evrand. It was your two squires.
Right.
We're training. Harrison was there.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Drander and Sorrow were
Right.
all still at
Yes.
the tower,
Yes.
as well as all of the dinosaurs that you purchased.
Correct.
They were all there. That was the only people there last we checked.
Yes.
Correct.
Mhm.
Wave
Is somewhere.
wandered off in Faerun.
Yep, he's somewhere else.
And
He's
Flint,
living in
Theron,
Faerun
and
and
Wildfire
Wildfire.
are also in Faerun hunting down a lead.
Gotcha.
Yes, we were trying to find
Yes.
a person who knew a person who could help us.
Yes, it was Theron knew someone who knew someone who could point us on the direction of one of the people
who had heard of someone
Right.
who might know what we're looking
So they
Correct.
headed to Phandalin
Mhm.
to
for. See if they knew anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if there's anybody to know.
Anybody to know.
anybody.
Okay, so that answers that. So, I have multiple plans for this. One was now that there's a huge evil in Evrand now that's showing up. I had not thought of that beforehand.
No, of course.
It just
So
popped in
that's
my
a
head
pretty
right
good
now.
She's like,
That would be hilarious, right? You did all that effort with the deck of many things to undo all the evil that you brought up to the land.
and
It
then
brings
Strahd
something
just
even
comes
worse.
and
But
destroys
we
it.
don't know that we did all that.
No, you don't. Well, Rick had that weird dream that he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember it at all.
that
So it don't matter.
It's just instant for him.
yeah, man, yeah, right. Thank you, Ash. Yeah, Strahd goes and finds Osler, and then you guys have to deal with that.
Oh my god.
Double threat?
No.
That would be nuts. Oh man,
Hard dislike.
that's a great idea, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, we're gonna try to prevent anything like that from happening.
That's true. Yeah,
Well, Osler was a necromancer. Maybe we would try and take over Strahd.
he'd try. I don't know who's stronger.
Yeah, that would be
Strahd,
That is
also a necromancer.
The two of
That
them
is
end up
a-
fighting each other.
Yeah,
trying
that
to
is-
gain the upper hand. We're just sitting there like,
I was just about to say that that's the game where Oz is just like,
Cool. Good.
Just let him
Yeah, like-
hash it
yeah.
out. See what happens.
and whoever wins, we just applaud. Like, great job.
Ah, I thought we
Good
did
dick,
this first.
good
You're the winner. And daggers.
Daggers, yeah. That's cool and everything, but
So
That's great, but fireball.
I am going to have this determination be random. We'll have to determine how we're going to do it. It might be a coin flip. There's been a lot of talk about coin magic and coins lately.
Correct.
One will be we cut back to the group that's in Faerun.
okay.
The other is we continue and figure out what happens to Strahd.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
So
I'm okay with that.
I will let you, whoever you want to flip the coin, you pick which side is which.
Jake, you've got the
And you
most
decide
skill
if
for
you're
the
going to
coin.
do a catch it and flip it over, let it land, whatever
It's
you want to
spending
do.
all this time attuning to
I-
it.
I flip it, but I just catch it. I don't flip it over.
Okay, so you flip it, you just catch it. What is what? Let us know.
Alright, I'm gonna say, Celine, you gotta call it in the air.
Okay, but which side is which?
Well, yeah, what
Heads,
side is what?
Tails.
Yeah, but which is what?
Heads is
Wait, then Celine doesn't
Then
call
I
in the
don't
air.
call it.
You just flip it.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you got to pick what they are. Oh yeah, that's right.
Then you don't call it in the air.
Okay.
So like the way to do this is if Celine's right, we go over to the other team. If she's wrong, then we stay here and find out what happened to Strahd.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense. You got it?
I'm just gonna say heads or tails.
Say heads or tails.
Literally your only job.
Here we go.
Tails!
Yes.
So she was right.
So we go to
the
Evrand.
others. We go to
Favorite.
Team Evrand. Or Team Favorite.
Team
Yeah.
Favorite, not Team Evrand.
Okay, nobody seemed to be 100% what we're doing.
You know what we did though? We worked through it like a team.
We
Which
did.
is how we solve all of our problems.
If only our characters were this cooperative.
They totally are.
They
They
can be
sometimes are.
This team we're about to be in is.
That's true. Let's
Well,
see how
let's
this
find
works.
out.
All right.
Okay.
Because y'all got wildfire up in here.
All right,
So,
so we
we'll
are
see how
going
smooth
back
it goes.
to the world of Faerun,
That's right.
and we are
Sorry,
pulling up
That's
Wildfire. I'll see if I can change this on the screen too.
Ho there, traveler. Okay, ready to go.
You good?
It's just there.
Ready to go.
It's
I
it's
was
just
gonna-
Jake and Sean, and then also
We were talking
So-
about this
Hello.
the other day how Team 1, they were both like characters and I was just me.
Yeah.
And now it's the reverse.
yeah. You guys did that, so that's how it is. So this will be Flint, Theron, and Wildfire, and you guys are heading to Phandalin from the city of Waterdeep.
And we got 2 oxen and a cart for old times' sake.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Oh,
What do
just
you-
don't leave them alone this time.
This is dandelion and yogurt.
Oh no. Okay.
Just don't leave them in the woods alone.
As always, we'll sell them when we get there. That's what we learned about traveling with oxen.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens when we get there.
Because if we keep bringing them with us like we did, they're gonna die.
Yeah, no, we leave them behind in a town if we're going up a mountain glacier.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Or don't. Whatever happens.
You know, I mean, I
I'm
can
just happy to
only-
be back, guys.
It is nice.
Got a good feeling about this?
Don't I always?
What's the weather like today?
Poor buttercup and cheese.
R.I.P.
Pretty good.
But dandelion and yogurt are gonna make it.
All the way to Phandalin.
Wait, what was it in cheese?
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Cheese.
Right. Buttercup.
So on your path, there's like a dead horse with
Is
arrows.
this bull guy selling some beans?
Yeah. A lot of things could happen.
a lot of things can happen. I'm looking at
If that first thing happened, Theron's the only one who was there. So
Yeah,
Theron's
that's true, because it was...
Don't. We gotta avoid this.
There, we have to go.
That's true.
If we got attacked by 3 goblins, I'd love that. That'd be great. The silly goblins.
Okay. So, travel time is... Oh, it's quite a long time to get there from Waterdeep to... Or no.
Well, Phandalin was up by
It's
Neverwinter.
yeah. All right, so it's gonna take a few days. So you were getting 2 ox and a cart for old time's sake.
For old time's sake.
Anything else you want to get while you're in Waterdeep before you leave? It's Waterdeep. You guys have been there a lot.
Theron doesn't have any money.
Yeah,
It's
none of us
been-
have money.
I got money.
It's been 10 years or so since you guys were here last.
Right, but we visited Nona's.
Yeah, so some things are
Still there.
Still there, Mr. Bucket.
Yep.
Don't go there.
Vladimort.
Right.
Probably
Don't go there either.
We probably could have. You guys probably could have taken stuff from the party fund at Veilguard. Like since you guys were, brought back from the dead, I would assume people at Veilguard would be like, "Here are some basic supplies and some money."
Oh, I'm sure we have some basic supplies, but I don't think we're going to be able to get anything like.
Nothing fancy.
Oh no!
Just like I would say, we probably got some we got rations for the trip.
But again, I'm just saying, you guys
Flint
probably would have
obviously is the
gotten
ration
some gold.
guy in this group.
Absolutely.
Theron is 100% not the ration guy.
Yeah.
No.
No. We can't trust you around food.
Anything.
No, yeah. Around anything. Sad but true.
Oh. All right. So.
I don't think I have my map still from back in the day.
Yeah.
I do. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Fair enough.
Let's
Let's head on.
I think just food cart. Let's go.
Just normal things.
Okay. Back to the random encounter table we go.
Might
Aha!
pick up an instrument.
Oh yeah.
Does
Yeah,
one
he's
explain?
got proficiency in 1 from being.
No, Ash. The Belladonnas do not exist in this timeline. There are other legendary heroes that exist that defeated Tiamat.
Ah. There are other timelines than these.
Yeah.
Quite.
So, somebody roll me a percentile. Let's see what we haven't done on this list. There's quite a few, actually.
49.
Okay. There's an old backpack on the side of the road.
Does any wait? Do I have detect magic?
I have detect magic.
You have detect magic.
What does it look like? Is it like a leather backpack? Or
Yeah.
Is it like
Canvas.
Yeah,
With
it
a
will say.
drawstring?
We'll say that it's
Like
leather.
a knapsack.
Yeah, like a typical backpack that you'd find in an adventuring pack.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna go. Guys, I have a great feeling about this.
Go with it.
I'm gonna cast detect magic to see if it's magic.
It's
Okay.
magic.
It is not magic.
All right, I'm gonna
okay.
get close to it and I'm gonna poke it with my spear. Boop.
Someone roll me a d4.
I rolled the percentile, so I'm not sure. Doesn't need to share the random rolls.
Yes, I agree.
4.
It sticks to it. It's a mimic. Roll for an
I feel like this happens a lot.
Well, that was what happens if you roll a 4. So that was the mimic.
13.
Oh yeah. 11.
13. 13. What'd you get, Sean?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. Then our dude over here.
How do I do the thingy where I look at the spells but they're not upcast?
So, go to the anvil.
Anvil.
All right. Flint.
Go to home.
All right.
And then it should say show scale level spells. Flint is going to panic and just and then draw.
Your spear is adhered to the
Yeah,
structure.
I was gonna say like he just like jams it in, like just forces.
Just pushes it in.
But I think instead he is going to screw it. He's going shit. I'm not used to this. Magic weapon. No. Spiritual weapon.
There you go. You have a magic weapon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
That's
cast
a bonus action.
spiritual weapon. That's gonna be my first move, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
The spiritual weapon is in this 5.7 pointed, the multi-pointed star of Mistra, and it busts off at this guy. And I rolled in 11.
Starry,
a
you
20.
swift.
That hits?
20, and it's gonna take 6 damage.
Okay.
And then, as my action, I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay.
And it must make a wisdom save.
15.
15 is gonna fail.
Yes.
And
3
he
12.
is going to take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Haha!
3 12?
No.
No. Oh, no, I did the
Yeah.
D8s because I just did it automatically. You are right. There.
7.
That's gonna be worse. That's gonna be. Oh no, it's better. So that is 22 points of
Those are
damage.
different numbers.
Yeah.
Much better.
And that is. Oh, and I'm gonna let go of my sticky spear.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to leave the threatened square, even though it might provoke an attack of opportunity.
It will. I'm just gonna attack you with its bite. For a 21.
That will hit. I have not.
You will take 8 points of piercing damage and 9 points of acid damage.
All right.
You're good.
And Flint's gonna say like, "Ooh, it hurts so bad, but it's gonna be alive. But this sucks."
All right, wildfire.
You ran away from it, right?
I did.
So 15-foot cone won't hit anybody
I am-
except the mimic.
I am more than 15 feet away.
Boom! Burning hands.
natural 20.
Oh.
So half damage.
Okay. Oh no.
Remember, you roll ones.
Yeah, that doesn't help me.
My twos.
2, 2, 3.
I don't have the feather anymore that adds a +1, right?
Why wouldn't you?
No, I do! No,
Well,
that's
wand.
that one.
It was
No,
a
I
wand.
lied. It was a wand.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, I
So,
think I got rid of it because
7
of other
points
things.
of
So
fire
7 points of damage, but that's before it's halved.
Oh.
So 4 points. Of
Yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
But now I'm on fire because of things.
It's
So
true.
Also,
that's
did you
cool.
explode with fire?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
What's the
well,
timer
I
at?
have to.
What's the counter at?
It's been a minute. Hold on, let me look.
Well, is it still...
No, because we were playing online at home and I didn't have that.
fair.
So where is it?
So we put it at 10.
Did I get rid of it? No, I'm gonna get rid of it. I have it in a note somewhere up here. Ooh, wild magic search. There's no number, so it must have not been a thing. Let's put it at 5, because why not? 19, I'm good.
Alright.
Oh, use this again.
All right. So it's going to waddle forward. Where did you run to when you ran?
Next to Theron.
Gotcha.
That's a good place
Which
to
is
be.
probably where everybody
Theron.
is.
And Aslan.
And Aslan. Yes.
So it's going to waddle forward.
Waddle.
And then you watch as it starts to just like hack up this big loogie.
Mm-hmm.
And it spits out in a cone.
No.
And I need everybody here to make dexterity saving throws.
That's 5, everybody. Take that.
Ooh.
Alright. Real bad at these.
Oh, I forgot that I took resilient dex.
Yep.
That's nice.
9.
What are we doing? Dexterity?
Dex.
Plus 5.
Hey, man. I don't have advantage on
26.
these anymore.
16.
All right.
Oh! Never mind.
So only wildfire will pass. You'll take 16 points of acid damage. You both will take 32 points of acid damage.
Ah.
And so will Aslan,
I
So
forgot
the
about
cart?
Hamish,
Oh.
and the
That was
oxen.
my old-
The cows are dead.
but
But,
I'll just say he's not up for this battle.
Yeah, Aslan got a 16.
I'll summon him
so
after, it's fine.
Makes sense.
Not gonna make
Is
it?
he a-
No. It's,
No. So, yes, he will take that damage.
So Aslan will take 32 points of acid damage. The ox are dead. The cart is just melting.
God damn it!
Why are we
It's a cone. It's a 30-foot cone.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
Oh. You did that for such a short amount of time before something awful. I feel like
2
oxen
hours.
just aren't.
2 hours into this trip, we'll say.
I
This,
feel
thank
like
you.
oxen are not, from what I've heard, are not your animal. You might want to maybe try horses or dinosaurs. They make great steeds.
That's not an option. That's an option? That's an
back
option?
Home, back home it is.
We're not there though.
Oh.
But yeah, I would like one of those when we get there, if that's an option.
Sounds pretty cool.
Do you have any like squat ones that are like good for dwarves?
Oh, we
I
fought
don't-
yeah, probably.
I don't
like
like
that.
too
Those
high.
dinosaurs.
Where?
That one time.
You gotta be more
Woods.
specific. We fought a lot of things a lot of times.
The
the-
dinosaurs in the woods. That
At
one.
the castle, the library at Candlekeep, the big robot things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those dinosaurs?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I want one of those.
You fought the. Well, you guys fought the
Well, I mean, like,
The T-Rex in the
In
woods.
the woods.
Oh.
the one that
Yeah.
was Roland's problem,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roland's problem.
and then the
We did
dinosaur
kill it.
island that beat you all up before the
Yeah.
snakes came.
Oh, yeah.
That just happened like
A week
3
ago
days
for us.
Yeah, for us.
Oof.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that for those guys.
But
But
gotta endure.
R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Dandelion and
No,
yogurt.
it's-
Yeah, dandelion and yogurt.
well, I would say we could bury him in a grave, but we cannot.
We gotta go. All right, well,
We gotta bounce.
whose turn is it now?
Rick
We're
and
still in
roll, I
this
think.
fight.
good old, yeah. It's your
Well,
turn.
not Rick and roll, but that's.
Theron.
Theron, it's your
It's
turn.
All
there.
right, cool.
But it says
First
Rick.
things first is Aslan is going to attempt to hit this thing and hopefully pounce on it. Okay.
Thank you, Spitting Mimic from Icewind Dale, Remember the Frost Maiden.
Okay. That will be for Aslan. He has a +7 to hit, so that is a 22.
That hits.
All right, he needs to make a strength saving throw. Yes. he takes a vicious claw. 2d10.
Is Aslan a griffin?
Aslan is a flying lion.
Oh, flying.
He's a
A
lion.
winged
Who
lion.
can
Who
fly?
can fly.
Yes. So he will hit for 21 damage
Oh wow.
with 2d10. Because he's strong boy now. Did it knock him prone?
Oh, can a mimic be knocked prone? It is immune to prone.
That makes sense.
Well, then that's the end.
He's
of
sitting
his
on the
turn.
ground.
Yeah,
That's fair.
That's fair. It's just a backpack being
Wanna
like.
put I get it. In that case, Theron is going to attack. Just not with advantage though, because he doesn't do that.
Sorry, buddy.
He's just a regular
Oh,
guy.
look at it. We're using yellow dye.
We are.
Oh,
It's like all
Here
time.
comes the natural
just like
one.
old time.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Hey,
Look at that.
Hey.
All right,
Plus
so
9.
that
There we
is
go.
a 21.
That will hit.
All right. I will smite with just a first level smite. So that's what, 5d8 with my Warhammer. Warhammer, improved smite plus 2d8 for first level smite.
Yes.
Okay, so 4.
Yeah.
1, 5.
There it is.
We're all having a hard start, guys.
We
okay?
are.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
Everybody
That's
except for
okay.
Aslan's
We're
doing
2
really
minutes
bad.
into this adventure and like. Oof.
13, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Darn. Alright, we'll do it again. We'll attack a second time. 16 on the roll there.
Yep, you're good.
We will try a second level smite this time. Because that first one just didn't really seem to have the feel in it.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. 8, 8, 6, 5, 2. Much, much better.
There
10,
it is.
21, 29, plus 6, 35.
Woo!
How do you want to kill this back?
Yeah, I want to squish it right down the middle with my big claw warhammer.
All right, you do so.
'Cause it's just smushing, right?
You
With a
effectively
warhammer,
Yeah.
you smush
Smush
things.
at the backpack.
Yeah, I just want to like
Yeah.
accordion it.
Stuck on it a little bit. You shake it off. Eric or
Oh.
who asked about who won the giveaway? They all got their emails yesterday or this morning. So if you have an email from me, your name doesn't sound familiar, but if you have an email from me, you won. So that was the announcement for you. Mythic Odysseys of Theros, I assume. I have gotten answers back from 2 of the 3. If the third person doesn't answer me by Friday, then I'll be drawing a new winner. As far as the upcoming giveaway for Icewind Dale, I like to have the products in hand, so I have this book, but I am waiting on the limited edition cover as well as the dice for the giveaway for that. So soon.
It was such a small movement for such a loud noise.
Pop. Sorry.
And then I may be doing some Icewind Dale D&D Beyond giveaways as well. I'm working that out with D&D Beyond, so soon more information on that.
Very cool.
Okay, Mimic, dead.
Dead.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Oh,
guys.
man.
As Flint looks back at.
What were you saying about that good feeling?
Hey, you know, things have been worse.
I mean, you were dead
Let's
not
get this, yeah.
a week
recently.
ago, so.
Let's get this goop off of the road.
Yeah. We're gonna have to walk now, though.
What do you can come up on Aslan and he'll just not fly.
What? How?
We can't all fit.
You can't outfit.
So
She can fly with her boots.
Can you ride a medium creature?
no, I'm a
Yeah.
medium creature.
He's stout.
Never mind. And also, I'm gonna summon Hamish in case it was not already established that he was out and about.
Actually, you know, Wildfire, could you just like, yeah.
What?
What? I thought you were implying that you would catch the
Roast the goop.
wreckage on
Oh,
fire.
couldn't we just like prestidigitate, you know?
No, I think he meant the dead
The
glasses
and-
and the melted heart.
Oh, funeral power!
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness!
You were really intent on that.
You see the glow of the fire in her eyes, like. I don't actually care.
But
that's
you
how I
do,
feel.
don't you? Isn't that one of your things?
In the old timeline, that was a.
I thought that was a trinket you got.
I think it was a trinket,
No, I think
or
it
it
was
was
a
a
quirk.
character. It was a quirk. I think I got for something. My thing was when I hear the.
the clap.
Yeah, but I thought it was when you did fire damage. You
I do. I did the butters laugh.
Yeah. So when she does that, I'm gonna look over at Theron and be like, dude, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Like, a lot of people make an eyes at you, so just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, she's literally hot. So
Yeah.
I don't say that to you.
You're
not nearby.
Like, I am also here. I get that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, be careful.
Yeah. Look, man, I could still have a girlfriend.
Sister Gabriel?
Yeah.
I
We went on that date.
Yeah, but you were Lady Theron.
Yeah, but like, man.
You know what? Maybe. Let's go find out. I mean, we're going to find out now.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. No, I'm
Alright.
I'm Team Theron.
Cool.
No matter what
All right.
belt you're wearing.
Thanks, man. Lay on hands for 15.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, just like old
As a
times.
bonus action.
As a bonus action.
No,
How
it's
are
not.
you
You don't have the
feeling?
plus. Do you? Or
I do. Those are the one thing
Yeah,
that's
one thing that's
carried
carried
over.
Alright. Little hurt, little banged up, but not too bad.
Yeah, you want to take a snack break?
Let's go for a while.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
go
wanna-
for a while,
I'm
alright.
sad.
2 hours in.
Yeah.
So we'll get the rest
Let's
of the
take a
day.
short.
You can see the outline of the city still.
It's like there
Yeah,
is-
you're right. We should walk a little more.
You walk like a mile and she's like,
Whew.
man.
We are rusty.
Turns out you
Old bones.
don't keep the lung capacity when you're dead.
Yeah,
The,
it just
the
goes
muscle
away.
density.
Yeah.
Trophy.
No, actually, my muscle density is statistically identical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Carmen, to your question, no, I didn't stream the Dino World one shot. That was a start playing scenario, and it was offline for those guys. It was fun, but we did not stream it.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, you
All
keep
right.
going.
Yeah.
On the road.
So, travel for the rest of today. Trying to see if I can get this map to. I'm trying to find there's Waterdeep. There's Neverwinter. Phandalins over here. So it's now time to bed down. What is the plan?
We're all
Well, can I ask
long
Liam
resters.
take a watch?
Yeah,
So we can do
he can
four
hang out.
rotation?
Oh,
we all get a
as
little
long as he needs to sleep.
Stupid
Rest?
question. Is Ferdinand with us?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
We didn't. No one
We
asked.
each have a
Yeah.
bad friend!
Oh, we do.
They can hang out together!
They can be buddies.
Oh my god,
Is
Pet
Aslan
Squad
the
side
smartest?
adventure.
Is 6 intelligent?
I did not
Let me
bring
check.
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand's character sheet because I forgot.
Geez,
6
he has-
intelligent, like 6 as the big number.
Yeah.
Hamish is the same.
Oh, okay. So they could all have a cool side quest.
We should do animal side quests.
Well, let's see how we do.
We are currently we are on the side quest.
We-
We're currently playing
we
the
can't
side
side
quest.
quest.
Yeah.
It's
Or
like, no.
Alright.
Like how many parentheses in do you get in?
How
yeah,
many
like the
sides?
parentheses
Yeah.
and then the brackets and then whatever. What are the little
Braces.
the
Curly
braces?
cues?
Yeah, the little
Braces.
curly ones.
Curly cues, yeah. Braces.
So we do watches.
Okay,
Yeah, we take a long rest.
gotcha. Okay, you are able to take your long rest.
Awesome.
Everybody survives the night. No scary backpacks come out of the woods together.
I will say that Flint wakes up kind of groggy because he wakes up several times in the middle of the night, just like, oh, flood! No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. No floods tonight. That rings in the ocean.
Good.
For now.
Forever.
Well, as far as you know. And those things have a kind of way of making
Always
their way
coming
back.
What? They're the rings of power.
Well, there's no way any of us would be that much of an asshole.
No one in this group. Anyway.
I could just see someone being an asshole and Oz just being like, well, you know what? There's no way this will get knocked down by a hurricane.
Oz could do that. Is that really sarcasm, though?
I mean, it worked for the flood.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
start adventuring the next day.
Yeah.
Simple
Yeah.
breakfast.
I don't think I have.
Wildfire misses Rick's cooking.
I don't have things to do for like.
Oh yeah, who's the
Breakfast
cook?
shit.
Are we just eating rations?
Just eating cold rations.
We just eat whatever's around.
Ow.
Like,
I
You're
did-
kind of losing the
I feel
patina
like-
here. You're in your new adventuring party. Aaron is not all that useful,
Have
except
you-
for fighting.
Oh,
Wildfire's just like, oh,
Um,
I miss Rick.
You do fire stuff. You could cook.
yeah, why don't you
I
cook?
could attempt to cook.
Yeah. I mean, you must have picked something up, right? You're talking about that guy. He cooks
That's
a lot.
true.
He seemed okay. Oddly judgy, but okay.
Yeah, but his food was good.
His food was very good.
Fair. What do we have that I could try to make? Do we have oatmeal?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we have.
Basic.
Oh,
Alright.
I was just gonna eat.
Well, I know. You guys go forage for some like berries or something, and I'll make some oatmeal.
We are like the worst. This is
I
like the
don't-
first week of college.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to find berries?
What?
No.
I grew up in the city. Do you?
So did I.
Oh.
We're both city boys.
Do you know how to get?
I bought food. That's why I bought food, so we'd have food. We needed food. I bought it.
Right.
That's true.
Okay.
We have some. I mean,
I don't understand why this is such an
I'm
issue.
gonna. Okay, let's just eat your food.
What would
then. I don't
we-
know why we're.
what would even
I was
like?
fine eating rations. I just missed.
You
Is that like
didn't
going-
seem it.
I'll eat them. I just prefer
Cooked
when
food.
Rick.
Yeah,
cooks
hot.
for
Yeah,
us.
everybody
I've been
prefers a
spo-
hot cooked meal.
I've been
I didn't know
spoiled
that.
since now.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the bar we were trying to reach.
Yeah, I mean,
But now I do, which is
Wildfire
fine.
immediately becomes a little less endeared with Theron. Just like
because he doesn't cook.
a little bit.
You don't cook.
I don't.
Well, Wildfire's a little bit of a hypocrite. That's
Alright.
okay. We all are.
That's fine.
I'm a man.
The thing is that Theron doesn't care because a
Well,
part
Theron
of
would know
enduring
that.
is having simple meals.
That's true. So here you go. Have
Simple.
some oatmeal.
Oatmeal, sure. Thank you. That's
It's like a
great.
big bowl, oatmeal, water.
Normally we have like flatbreads and old
jerky.
cheese and jerky. That's breakfast and dinner. We usually skip lunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Aslan doesn't need to eat. Ferdinand kind of does his own thing.
Because
kind
he's
of
such
does.
a good boy.
I don't even think Clyde ever ate.
She had good berries.
she had a slice of cake and a coffee in the morning, and that was all she did all day.
That's all I remember.
If she needed, she'd just eat a berry, and then she's good.
Yeah, I guess maybe she like put it on top of her cake. Anyway,
Cherry.
we're simple folk.
All right, I can do this. I can get down in the rustic lifestyle. I cannot have fine cooking for every meal.
Yeah, all right.
It's totally
I guess
fine.
Let's get to walking then.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're walking.
So,
How's the weather today?
oh, hello. Roll me a d10. Because I have a weather table.
5.
Overcast.
You know, I kind of like a day like this. You know, it lets you kind of reflect on life. And honestly, just like in the plate mail, if it's like
Mhm.
really like sunny, it just and then you end up sweating. The hair shirt. I mean, you get through it, but
Hair shirt?
oh yeah,
You have a hair shirt?
yeah. It's
Whose
it's
hair is
horse
it?
hair. It's made out of horse
Oh.
hair. You feel it here.
She gives a little pin.
It's coarse.
It's not comfortable.
It's not very comfortable feeling.
No, I feel. Do you ever like take it off?
Yeah, I like bathe and stuff.
You bathe?
When she
When I can. I mean, I'm
when
not.
she says,
Alright,
"Do
yeah.
you ever take it off?" Flint's behind her and just goes.
This is fun.
So how about this overcast?
How
thing?
about it? Ooh.
So you guys want to go?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I assumed we were
walking
walking.
during this
Okay.
Oh,
conversation.
okay. So
We see
here's
Flint behind us.
here's-
Flint, you coming?
Come on, bud.
I was gonna ride Ferdinand.
I'll go for it.
Okay, and you can fly with your boots.
No, I got. Oh, I do still have the boots. No, I thought. Did I say I switched it?
Well, you said
I
you
have
switched
them
but
both.
you didn't give them
I
up.
have them both, but I haven't like
Yeah.
switched.
So you
it.
can fly
We
with
ha- we didn't-
Ferdinand.
We
I
didn't
can fly
meet
with
up.
Aslan.
Well, I think the boots are limited.
They are, but it's I forget what the limitation
we
is.
can.
I forget if it
fly
was
for
like
a
the
couple-
big limit
an
or the
hour?
small limit.
I think
It's you can
an
do it
hour
in a,
through.
yeah, it's like
Wings.
6 or 12 hours.
That's-
But you can only do it in a minute.
to fly up to 4 hours.
4.
Or all at once in several shorter flights.
Yep, a minute.
Oh, all at once or...
Okay.
So you can fly for 4 hours.
Yeah, well, if we hit like a spot that might be difficult to traverse, then, I mean, but it's just regular speed, right?
Yeah, this
So
is my
might as
regular
well just-
rocket speed.
Yeah, I mean, you could run up. Is Ferdinand going to fly?
Don't see why not.
Okay. You just fly around and keep an eye out.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, cool.
So,
We'll walk.
you would know that the high road travels along the coast, and that would be what you could take to get to Phandalin. You'd have to go basically right along the whole length of the Sword Coast, in and nearby the Mirror of Dead Men, and then make a right where it connects to the Tribor Trail to get to Phandalin.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could take the long road and then go up, and that would take you through Red Larch, and then you can catch the Tribor Trail that way. So it's kind of, you get the same way, because Tribor Trail connects the high road.
Up and over, or
Yeah,
over
you can
and
go
up?
over in this way or over in this way.
Does the long road seem longer?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
It just runs for a long way.
Oh, it just is a long road.
Yeah.
Let's go that way. We know people in Red Larch.
We knew.
Well, maybe
People.
it got resettled. I mean, that was a while back, right?
Yeah, but all the people we knew got killed.
I mean, maybe some of them got away. Anyway, it wouldn't be a bad place to check if we're looking for somebody who we knew.
Yeah, that's a good point. I thought it would. I didn't think of that, and I just like
It's
thought
not
it would
even
be
somebody
sad.
that we know. It's somebody who knows someone we knew.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good
So
point.
somebody, they know someone who knew us, and they also know somebody else who's apparently in the prophecy.
Yeah, I didn't think of them. I didn't. Yeah, in my brain, no one was left. But you're right. It might be someone who knew someone. You're right. Let's go.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll head up that way.
I will say we should keep an eye out for any passing caravans, and if we see one, maybe we could use
Buy
a little
some
bit of that
option for
money. Well, I was gonna say just hitch a
$10
ride
cart.
for a little bit.
All right.
Just be like, if you got room in your cart, we'll give you 10 gold. If you take us the rest of the day,
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
10 gold, that seems like a lot of money.
I values
Gold?
in dwarf heaven, gold flows.
Oh.
So I mean, you're gonna have to readjust me to how
We
money
didn't
works.
have money.
Oh. Well, now, question.
Well, you weren't in dwarf heaven.
No, you're right.
How do you guys handle the leadership role within our party?
Round robin.
Oh,
Always
no, it
got a
was
good
never-
idea.
Yeah, it was kind
Oh, you
of.
just gotta. You guys actually just
We talk to each
communicate
other and figure
and,
out like a
work
good
together.
plan. And generally, I mean,
Generally, yeah, it's never. It's
every
never
once
been
in a
an
while
issue.
somebody like
Well,
does
I'm
something.
excited for this change of pace.
But
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we pick randomly every day who's the leader, and we just do whatever they say.
that is unusual.
Yeah.
But I guess
It's
it
usually
works.
not a great system.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Why
We've had
do
some
you-
abdications.
who do you think like the best leader is in your guys' group?
Yeah. Who do you think is the best leader in your group?
Oh, I don't wanna say. I don't wanna.
Between
You
us.
barely know them. I don't
Between
wanna
us girls.
influence
Between us girls.
between us girls. Our best leader is probably.
I'm gonna guess who it isn't in my head.
Wildfire just goes wife. Definitely wife.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm absolutely kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Well, if it comes to like
Alright.
planning things, Oz is your guy.
Okay.
If it comes to not overthinking and being a man of action, Rick is your guy.
I can tell why there's conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we just kind of agree on the best course of action, and then we do that.
Yeah.
no,
We're
we
not
usually
trying-
argue a bunch and then someone gives in.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's not try that for a while and
Yeah.
see how
Yeah,
this new system
I'm
goes.
excited.
We're here for
I'm excited.
We're here for synergy, you know?
I'm excited to be a part of this team.
Yeah, we're excited to have you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
This is nice. Let's keep going.
So we're going to Red Larch.
yeah, Red Larch.
It's a, you know, I hope, well, there's still going to be trees there. The trees there are beautiful. It's really
Oh.
great.
Yeah, we just to, I guess to quickly catch you up, we spent a bunch of time there. We had some friends there, Mrs. O'Leary.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so dead.
Yeah.
We cleared out her basement though.
We did.
Okay.
She was super nice. She let me move into her basement when I had my daughter and my dragon.
Oh, you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she still alive? Maybe. Does she live?
Well,
She should be part dwarf.
I don't.
she was part dwarf and part guy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I don't.
Y'all had a dalliance with a goddess?
Well, it was more of a tryst. if you had to describe it, that's how I would describe it.
Oh, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I was the one there. I feel like I should be able to name it.
It's reasonable. I'm on board. I'm on team Flint.
So my tryst.
I
Yeah.
have an opinion on it.
The Wildfire, I'm glad to have you on the team, but when someone tells you that they have a daughter, your first move shouldn't be, is she alive?
It's
I
true.
recognize my error and I will
Maybe
take
like,
it into
what's her
consideration
name?
to the future.
Anyway,
Cool.
I have a good feeling that she is. And,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if she's part goddess, she's probably going to like live forever. So
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
a good point.
probably outlive you. I mean, she already did once.
I was gonna say, too late.
You can hope that.
Yeah. Great. So no, I haven't. I tried to contact her, and it was there was no contact. So.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
hey,
Alright.
that
Well,
doesn't mean anything.
it doesn't
Oh, but
mean
maybe
anything.
the ruins of the house I built for her that she left.
That was
Maybe that'll be
fantastic.
there.
Hey, buddy.
Chin up.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Thanks, bud.
You know what? I have a great feeling about it.
Me too.
She winks
Look.
at Flint. Like,
Thanks, guys. I feel better. Look.
alright, let's
keep
go.
going.
Yeah, good.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys traveled for about 2 days or so. And you have made the transition to the long road, and you take that along the way, and then you cut left. Basically it connects the Tribord Trail to Red Larch, kind of right there.
Okay, cool.
So we'll say on the dawning of the third day, you make your way, or fourth day, I guess technically. You approach Red Larch.
Nice.
The once splendorous city that you knew so well is not there. There are trees.
Oh.
To that point, several, not as many red larch trees as had started to grow back are there, but there are still some red larch trees.
Okay.
And you can see there are a couple of structures that are still standing, but most of the ground and like the grass in the town is starting to come back. It's a lot of it seems you can clearly tell where like there was a raising,
Right.
and things have been broken down and
Like a
destroyed.
big overgrown field now, more than a town.
Yeah, there are a couple of structures.
Right.
So
And-
you said this is the fourth day?
Yeah.
We were in Barovia for 5. So the next day, like
If timelines
in
were-
tomorrow, if the timelines run parallel, we will be back.
Yes.
And I was just checking it and sending, you can do in other dimensions. There's only a 5% chance of failure. So
Oh.
if we need to, by tomorrow, Flint can shoot a message to
Those
Team
guys.
Stroud and be like, hey, here's an update. This is what we're doing.
Sit tight.
Good luck, guys. Hope you're having fun in Barovia. Seems nice.
Sounds nice. Yester Hill.
Yes,
Right?
I
That
know.
sounds like such a fancy place.
I hope they're having a good time.
Sounds scenic. It sounds scenic.
probably are.
So yeah, you guys are walking into town, seeing the overgrown stuff. You see a couple structures. You recognize where things were. You know, you see
Right.
like the remnants
Is
of
the bar still there?
Tony's.
Yeah.
It seems to be largely together. You see the remnants of the gold and silver pawn shop over on the side, kind of broken down.
That's looks out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's clearly derelict. There's
Right.
no. I mean, they're whatever. It's there. It didn't hold up to whatever was here.
Okay.
And you do see. I was making perception checks. You see Mrs. O'Leary's house.
Oh.
The whole upper floor
Ooh.
just gone.
Just the foundation.
Just the
pit.
foundation and the basement.
Guys. Using my old Flint die. Natural 1.
Natural one.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'll
What's-
see shit.
12.
This is so
You got
familiar.
these two are just like it's like a war.
It's hard to be there.
It's PTSD kind of moment. They died. They came back to try to come to something familiar, and it ain't familiar because they never got to come visit it after everybody died.
kinda
There are.
Flint is just like absent-mindedly narrating, like as we pass all the buildings, telling like stories. Be like, oh, when we pass Gold and Silver, be like, oh man, there's a guy who worked here. We gave him this idea. Well, I wasn't there, but you know, Theron and our friend. Wait, which one was that? Was that Ranrak?
Yeah, back then.
Oh, wow, Flint, Theron and our friend Ranrak convinced this guy. He had all these storage units. And they convinced him if people stop paying their bills, just auction off their shit.
Ooh.
It was fun.
Yeah, there's like you know, one of the storage units are kind of broken. There's a bee still kind of hanging loose for Braxton's storage. It's just kind of still hanging there.
Yeah.
It's faded. The wood is faded.
This isn't where we had the snowball fight, was it?
In Red Large?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
keenly remember the
I'll tell
kind
that
of
story.
punk kid that you sent away to Thay.
Mm-hmm.
That you and Ranrak convinced
He was the worst.
to go to Thay because it was a better idea for him.
Saved his life.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is why I don't
Do
perceive
you
anything.
remember we
about
ambushed you
Simone.
right around the corner of the
Yeah.
bar?
I spent the rest of our adventure looking for an opportunity to get you back, and it never came. He convinced all the local kids to wait outside the bar that I was repairing because in the night it had been chopped in half. As one does. And then when I came
Alright.
out of the bar, Theron had got all the school kids together, and they all threw snowballs at me at the same time.
That is a brilliant idea.
very
It was
fun.
funny.
It
That was a
lot
good
of fun.
time.
So you'll see that there is you'll see that there's even though things have kind of started to grow over, you can see depressions in like the soil, like clearly like a difference where maybe it was like a very large footprint and it has depressed grass is growing out of it, but just the difference in the height of the grass. And yeah, you can see that while it is pretty much like derelict, there is like a couple of people. The town's not a small town. There's buildings and things, but there are like, you see a couple of people like around, moving about, you know, just,
Do we see anyone we know?
well, you guys don't see anything with your double natural ones.
Fair
So your 12 is the best we got here to go off of.
Let's,
So
go
you
to
see-
Tony's.
Do you have guidance?
I do.
He's not.
But I got a natural once.
He's not
Yeah, we
focused.
could.
So
Don't know. Man.
he's
Flint
not.
wouldn't have.
I know. He would do it on him.
So yeah, you'll see that like that Tony's is seemingly still together, and there's like a light on inside, and you'll see there's like some people walking between like some buildings and stuff outside. You'll see like two figures just like out in the town. Some of them are like picking up maybe rubble or, you know, growing stuff, you know.
Cool.
Anyway.
Alright. So where do we go?
I guess we should check Tony's.
Yeah. I go to
I'm following your
go to
lead.
the people, I guess. Right?
We gave opposite answers, man.
What?
You said go to the people. I said go to Tony's.
I thought the people were at Tony's.
No,
Oh,
they're
people are
about.
walking around.
That guy's picking
They're
up
right
rubble,
there.
and I think that lady is pulling weeds.
Oh, yeah, let's go to Tony's.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Alright.
So he's going to Tony's. It is, you know, the windows are all boarded up on the outside. You're not sure if they were boarded up before whatever happened,
Yeah.
or this is just they've been left that way because no one's got glass to
Sure,
replace
anymore.
the windows.
Mm.
And you come inside, and you can see there's like a ramshackle table and chairs of just like what could be salvaged from the town, what made it through a storage unit maybe. The bar is kind of shored up a little bit with like some errant
Is
pieces
the
of
bar
wood.
top still in good shape?
It is. You can see the seam, or actually no, there was no seam. It was mended. But like the lower half that would hold the bar up is kind of just like there's like here's clearly a rafter there, kind of sistered in there to hold it up, and that's like half of a chair. That looks like it might have been a bookcase, so like on the one side. And there's just like there are several empty kegs, just like in the main tap room. There's no like the second floor is kind of boarded off.
Okay.
And there's a dude behind the bar, and he's just like, you see there's like a couple of glasses. And
Is he
he's-
old as hell?
He's pretty old, and you can see he's making like a pyramid out of glasses. Like you see, he drinks a glass and then he adds it to the pyramid.
Oh, how many glasses are on the pyramid so far today?
Well, you see, there's a lot of glass on the floor.
Okay.
Broken glasses, which is not a good idea because you're probably not replacing these.
No,
so
that's
it's
not like
just.
access.
But on there is 5 on the pyramid today. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh there, fella.
You guys snap back to reality. And you recognize the person behind the bar is Harold, the old constable of the town, who was kind of the guy who's gonna
put me in jail that one night.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. And he's just like, he like looks up and he stops drinking his drink. And he's just like, hello? And he kind of like, one of those old dude, like, peer at the two of you.
Harold?
See through my bushy eyebrows.
Is that you?
And he like rubs his eyes a little bit and he's just like, holy shit, it's you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. How you
We
doing?
died for a while.
Yeah.
So did everybody else here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Drinks. And he says,
Here, let's get some drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's like, yep. You can. They just got like there's a keg. This kind of like precariously
We'll put
sitting
gold
on
out on the
and he's just
counter.
like, sure. I've got a whole lot of customers in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll pour the drinks.
Yeah.
So what happened here, bud?
Well, God, was it 10 years ago? Now? Yeah, it's kind of
60?
sketchy. 60 years? Whatever it was. I don't remember.
long time ago.
He says, well, some people came into town looking for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, tell us where they are. And we were like, we don't know where they are. They just come here sometimes. And they're like, no, we know you're hiding them. We're like, no, we really don't know where they are. They're like, well, that's too bad. We're going to send them a message. And then they had this just a big old metal machine. And it just raised the town with fire. It could just shoot fire beams out of its mouth, and it just was just mowing people down.
I think.
And he'll be like, and he says, I remember this. And he'll like take like a knife and he'll like carve in the bar top, which was really nice. You did a great job fixing it.
I spent
And he
so long.
carves that all too familiar symbol that you remember that Paladin Kane cut off of.
We had the skin flap.
Yeah, and it's that same symbol. He said that was on the chest of that big metal machine. So, I mean, you know, we did our best to get as many people out as we could. I couldn't really do much. So we had a couple of people in town that knew how to fight, and they did their best to save as many people, get as many people out as we could, and then they, you know, fought till they couldn't fight anymore. And then some people just left and went elsewhere. Some people died here in the town, and then, you know, a couple of us have come back and didn't really get that revival we were hoping for.
Yeah.
So we just kind of, this is what I do now.
All right.
There's not a whole lot of constabulary stuff
Right.
that I gotta do now, because there's like 3 of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Just 3 of you.
I mean, mate, I don't know. I don't leave here too often. I just like he points over there, and that's kind of where I sleep. And you just see like a rags, like maybe a pillow, like a bag of grain.
It's all just the rest of his clothing, just kind of bundled up to sleep on.
And he's like, I pretty much do that. And this, and he downs a drink and he puts it on the pyramid. A little shaky. He's like, oh, got it. Still got it. And he takes another glass. He's like, I'm gonna
Very impressive.
I'm gonna run out of glasses eventually.
Uh,
But this is the entertainment.
All right.
All right.
Anyone else that we remember that might be around?
any word from Vandalin?
They says, oh, I mean, I haven't really.
I've heard.
No one come. I mean, this is just a speck on the map now.
Sure.
Do you remember if Rick made it?
No, he didn't. He was one of the people who stayed.
Of course he was. He was a good
guy.
guy.
He was a good
You
guy.
guys had a Rick too?
Him and Axton stayed to get the people out.
Of course. He wasn't our Rick. He was just a friend of ours.
Yeah.
We didn't travel. He
ran
retired.
The one shop.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a
Across the street.
retired adventurer.
Yeah.
wow.
He was a
Actually
magic
got to-
item dealer, I guess, more than anything.
Would there be anything like maybe like in the rubble of Evrand that we could go pilfer?
I mean, he's like, I don't care.
At this
Well, okay, pilfer is a bad word. You're right.
And he's like, yeah, maybe.
Unearth
You know, people.
and use in honor of his memory.
And he's like, I'm not using
Okay.
anything. So sure,
That sounds better.
have a look. Maybe you'll find something. And you know, people. It's not like this town has been like. It's not known for a lot of stuff where people are gonna come and like, oh, we better ravage that place. I mean, I'm sure stuff
Yeah.
guys getting taken over time. People traveling through, or
Cube Force.
you know, the guys that took, you know, that ransacked the town probably did a pretty good number on it.
Probably.
Probably.
cool, man.
And he'll tell you, Ace is still kicking around.
Really?
She's kind of, you know,
Just about.
yeah.
All right, we'll keep an eye out.
Right?
Yeah. Ace helped us decipher a map. She's a map lady.
Yeah, she was cool.
She's very cool.
Is they stone lady?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Still
Ooh, fun fact. The first time we met Ace,
Mm-hmm.
it was actually me and Clyde. We found her in the
Oh, you don't
forest.
say.
Yeah, and she was petrified. So we
Oh.
built a sled,
Uh-huh.
and Clyde turned into a big animal, and we pulled her to town, and were able to help her out.
That's right.
Oh.
She helped us out. Oh, and this is where you met Clyde. You met Clyde here in
I
Redwood.
did, yeah. Because was I hanging out with the druid in the trees at that point? I don't remember.
I was. I think that was when I was on my tryst.
You? Oh, yeah.
That's me. I was on my tryst.
Oh, with the goddess.
With the goddess, yes.
Right, and her pregnant stuff.
Shalandrar. I think.
Sharon Blar.
Sharon Blar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharon!
Goddess.
Yeah.
Goddess of fertility.
Goddess of dwarven fertility.
Yeah.
We.
I heard she was
Well,
pretty.
A lot
she
in
lived
common.
up to her name.
Yeah, we had a lot in
Quite
common.
fertile.
She was very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, plus that, she's probably still around. She's goddess.
Yeah, but
So that's someone, like, you know?
yeah, but I was already dead, and like I feel like if her and I were gonna hook back up, it would probably be then, right?
Yeah, she didn't like reach out.
Oh, like in the
No,
afterworld.
yeah.
Or the beyond.
Chad, what was the afterlife like?
Yeah.
Oh!
Do we remember?
No.
Are the gods a part of the afterlife, or do they?
Because I feel like this would be your
They're on their
opportunity to just be
own.
like, you don't remember. I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
No, I have many options. So here's the thing. Flynn wasn't the best dwarf. We've established that.
He was a good person.
He was a great person.
But
He
he's
was
not
a
a
very
great
good
one.
cleric of Mishra.
So
Very
I
fertile.
don't feel like or
Goddess.
the receiver was, I guess, in this instance.
He helped.
I mean, and
He at least gets the assist. If it's a hockey goal,
Yeah,
he gets the
assist.
assist.
I'll agree with that. So he
Fertile
didn't
enough.
like make his way to the halls of Moradin.
Mhm.
That was not a place he was ever destined to go.
No, he wasn't on the road there.
No.
Rick can
No.
go hang out in the halls of Morden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rick can pretty much, yeah, or any war god. They'll
Pick
take
his
it.
end.
Yeah, he can go hang out with Moradin or Clangadin. Tempest probably would be okay with it. You know, what any other kind of fighty god.
Yeah.
They're down.
Fighty gods.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna say like for Flint, he was just like kind of returned to the weave, so you were just part of the world's magic.
Nice.
Just out doing like
Okay.
your magical energy was resumed or consumed or subsumed, some kind of
They
assumed.
were assuming. They were assuming.
There's
As
a
a
assume.
assumed.
Yeah, to the magic of the weave, and you know, we're doing that.
Huh, you were magic.
I was magic for a while. It was
That's pretty much
pretty
as best
sweet.
as you're gonna get.
Yeah,
It's hard to beat.
I loved it.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah.
It's important to talk about, I think.
And Theron, you were just allowed to rest.
Oh, good.
Because
You
you
didn't have to
suffered
endure
enough
anymore.
and endured quite a lot for
I
your
like to
life.
think I was in an apple orchard.
That sounds like a great thing for Theron.
Just like had like a bed and like could just walk around and relax.
Eat pie whenever he wanted.
Yeah,
and no
that's-
one yelled at him for being messy.
Yeah, lots of apple pie.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was never even got
Harold,
What?
I don't want to be
Never even got
rude.
messy.
No.
We're gonna take a 5 hour, discuss some things. We'll be back.
I ain't going anywhere.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
Okay. So Harold hasn't lived here in a while, so I don't think he's our guy.
Yeah.
And he seems like he
I
would
agree.
be. Yeah,
It's
it
pretty
seems
sad
like he
there.
would be the only person that we still know here. So
Should we just keep going? Let's do we want to go look around at the
yeah,
Silver?
sure. I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. We might as well see if we find anything.
Go take a
useful.
peek.
Sure.
I'm gonna.
Real quick.
Oh fuck,
Man.
man! I want to help out Harold, but I don't know how. Like, if we give him money, he's just gonna
Just,
spend it on.
Booze.
That's not bad. Harold, we're gonna head out because we actually got brought back to life because we're trying to save the world again.
It's like,
Prophecy
Try-
juice.
try better
Long
this
story.
time.
Yeah, you're right.
We did our best.
We did. Those people you found, they caught up with us at Candlekeep and raised it to the ground too.
And beat the shit out of us.
They were doing
Pretty
a
bad.
whole scorched earth thing, but we haven't heard anything about them in the 60 years since we've been dead. So hopefully us,
I wouldn't know.
So
Yeah.
hopefully us dying helped save a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. So
Good job.
Best.
here's 10 gold
All right.
out of the 15 I have, and I want you to get yourself something that'll make your life
Get
better,
some
man.
Food, man. Get some food.
Get some
here.
food,
You're looking
maybe get a game.
He's a little thin.
A little
Yeah.
drawn.
He's a little like he's got
that
beer.
like yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like the puffy alcoholic face
Yeah.
and not much else.
Like, does his like sleeping area and whatever look like gross?
It's pretty nasty. Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just quickly prestidigitate
All right,
around so he's a little more comfortable.
You take care of yourself, man. Get yourself some food, maybe a book, something to keep yourself busy, keep your mind sharp, because that's the last thing you lose.
Maybe move.
And I give him the book of dwarven like the toilet book of facts. There you go.
And he's like, huh.
There's some
Did you
are
read this? Is that any good?
Oh, I've never seen that before in
It's all
my
fake.
life.
Oh,
Can
I'm
I?
from a different world.
Can I
Yeah,
see that?
with our own dwarves, and that's their culture.
Yeah, those are all every
There are
every
some-
door.
It's every dwarves. There are some zingers in there. Let me tell you. I've read it cover to cover many a time.
Okay,
So I can part with it.
this is batting like 70.
Yeah?
Yeah, like most of it's pretty much the same.
Look at that. You
Like
and
the
Rick are
punching
practically the
thing,
same.
and he seemed to vehemently. Yeah, it's weird random facts about dwarves, some
Some
of
of them
which are
will make-
wrong.
Some of them might make you chuckle.
Sure.
All
And
right.
in that way, if you ever meet a dwarf, you can kind of take a chance and see what's true and what's not.
Yeah,
It'll be
don't-
a fun little game.
Don't do that. Just read it for fun. Just the entertainment stuff.
All right.
Yeah, Rick didn't seem to agree with you on that.
Oh,
He seemed to dwarf judge me. He was dwarf shaming me.
well, you have said that you weren't really dwarf-esque.
What does that mean? You know?
I don't know.
What's a right dwarf and what's a wrong dwarf? How am I a wrong dwarf?
I don't know, man. I'm just.
I'm Smith.
Yeah,
Theron.
he has.
You know
I'm
about.
Smith. What else do
You
they
know
want?
about rocks?
I don't know a lot about rocks.
You know enough about rocks.
Sometimes
We built a basement.
we did.
I mean, you helped that
With
stone
magic?
lady.
Yeah.
She was a
So-
rock.
She was a
She was
rock.
a rock.
So this whole not much of a dwarf
There-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not there.
I just
Plus, that one time when we got poisoned, I got poisoned a lot faster than you got poisoned.
Yeah, I got
fell asleep,
poisoned-
like right away.
I got
feel
poisoned so
You
hours.
sound like a great dwarf.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I'm
So-
saying.
I validate.
I don't think there's a wrong way to be
And
a
your
dwarf.
beard is so nice.
Thank you.
I mean, you are
Look at you.
biologically a dwarf. So
You can be.
I'm aware.
there's nothing.
Thank you,
so,
Wildfire.
So like, how
Um,
can you not be a bad?
So can you
I
guys
don't
detect
understand.
magic right over there?
That's
The-
very simple.
You cannot. I can't.
I can dispel magic.
Just give me like
I
10
can't
minutes.
do that
That's
either.
less
You
use.
detect magic
What?
as a ritual.
I do?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
isn't that it? I didn't
It
see
should be.
it.
Level
What level?
1 spells.
Level
Should be
1
in
is
there.
not there.
Should be.
Should be.
Oh, maybe it's because you only have it as a ritual?
Still.
Well, then why would I be there?
It should be there. Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, so I will take 10 minutes, cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
I would like to investigate and maybe start like digging around in the as there like stone rubble
Yeah,
and stuff.
why it's not
Yeah.
letting me.
Alright, doing some of that. Let's see if
I will
can
also
unearth
dig
anything.
around. in
I
rubble.
would like to make a stone cunning check to make sure that the rubble that Theron is moving around won't cause any kind of structural collapse.
Go ahead.
To prove a point. 19 on the roll plus double my proficiency bonus is a 27.
So dwarf.
Wow, yeah.
Super dwarf. You
Many
got all
dwarf.
up in a tizzy,
You did.
Right?
Yeah,
Our proficiency bonus is
he's feeling
4.
like
I don't know why I
He's
can't see it.
overcompensate.
maybe. I investigate with a 2.
I'm gonna investigate.
Theron.
Oh wait,
With
our proficiency bonus is a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so then I had 10, so it's a
14.
29!
Wow, okay.
I'm gonna investigate with a 14.
Okay.
Oh,
And
guidance.
I'm gonna have Hamish go around and see if he smells anything interesting
Okay.
amongst the rubble.
Sure.
With guidance, it's a 5.
With a
I step on a potion.
21 for Hamish
Uh,
on the sniffins.
yeah, you guys dig around
Okay.
through the rubble. The rubble seems stable, thanks to your excellent stone cutting check.
Thank
so,
you. I let them
Such
know.
dwarf.
Oh, good.
So very
So
dwarf.
far, what you're doing, safe.
Good. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay.
Alright.
What was your roll again? It was like really
I
bad,
get
right?
5, yeah, total.
5, got it.
With guidance.
Um, It
immediately fell back into just terrible roll will. Smite damage stick. Okay. Oh, so that's good.
That's kind of how Theron do.
yeah. All right. So you do that, and you don't really find anything.
Ah.
Shocker with your 5. But you had what?
14. And Hamish had 21.
Okay.
For sniffing.
Yeah. Well, looks like a fish.
Should keep that.
Yeah, it does look like a fish.
Looks a little bit like a fish.
You should
I'll-
give that just a straight roll when we see it.
Okay.
Check out this fish rock I found. That's so cool.
It's literally the only cool thing you found since you've been back alive. So I feel like.
Yeah, that's like.
Hey, he found
less than-
friendship.
Like that's.
Alright,
yeah, but
and
really,
that's pretty cool.
That's
Enjoyable.
really great point.
Oh, that is, but we were talking about a gift to give a potential lady friend of Theron's.
That's true.
And you can't really give her the friendship he found.
Oh, but
Great.
I mean, well, they could be friends, and then that would be friendship. Like I gave them friendship. I introduced them, and they became friends.
Yeah, but then
That's
you
a
wount
good
say
point.
you gave them the gift of friend. You wouldn't be like, "Ooh, I got these friends for you, Sister Gabriel." It's less. It's not.
No,
it's
you're
not.
right.
It's not fulfilling the same.
To be fair, you're right.
I think that is fair. All right. I'm also
I
gonna
keep
try and
the
look
fish
for the
rock.
rubble after I'm
Keep the
ready
fish
that
rock.
we're.
Okay, so you go ahead and
confirmed
make your
over
roll as well.
So wait, did I find anything?
I
yeah.
wait outside.
Yeah, you find some skeletons.
Oh.
Oh.
You find a very small skeleton underneath some rubble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's trying to hide. I'm outside though.
You
glad I
and
left before
clutched
this.
in the hand of this small skeleton is a little tiny token shaped like a pig.
Oh.
Oh. I leave it. It seems wrong to take.
You also
Won't
find
be useful.
No.
another larger skeleton,
Okay.
seemingly of like about as tall as Theron, you just would guess. There, that was kind of Chumley was kind of the Chumley skeleton buried under rubble, kind of in the back. And again, the skeleton that you're digging through, it seems where the roof had kind of collapsed. It's hard to tell because it's kind of like disjointed and broken. But yeah, there is another skeleton here. It's not in any like discernible position of how they died. So that's there as well. And then, what did you get?
Same score as her.
Okay. So then between the two of you, yeah, you're able to track down, you find something with your detect magic.
Did you see that? The magic-y thing? With the detect magic?
Definitely, because that's something I have.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not
Cool.
showing up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Huh?
Oh, sure, I could.
It is kind of seemingly, it is a cauldron, and it is super green, like it was made of copper, and it has oxidized the most. It's about 4 feet wide. Its mouth is about 3.5 feet in diameter.
The big cauldron.
You guys get a little closer. Try to lift it up. It weighs about 50 pounds.
I poke it with my spear first.
You do. It's not a mimic.
Okay, cool.
You would guess 30 gallons of liquid could be contained inside said cauldron.
Ooh.
Nice.
And on the sides of it are satyrs and nymphs in repose holding ladles.
Oh.
There is a lid scattered nearby, and there are handles on the side, and it has 5 clawed feet on the bottom to hold it up. It is magic.
Ooh.
Conjuration magic.
So this is kind of magic-y. Do you guys want to, take an hour break? Try and figure out what it is?
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
I'll clean it, I guess. And I prestidigitate it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can do that?
I took
Get
one
that
of
level
the
of
sorcerers.
sorcerer.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm now fire resistant.
So how about you sit here and figure it out, and I don't know, I'll go find lunch or something.
Sure, sounds good.
Lunchtime?
Sure. We can get some lunch.
Yeah, I take an hour. I identify.
Is there anywhere to get food here, or should I go hunting based on what I can see?
Probably hunting.
I'ma go firebolt some critters.
Cool.
Okay, cool. I will,
All right, I'll be back.
I'll, over
Yeah,
there.
cool. No, yeah. Can you, watch my back
Cool. Yeah.
while I do this? Because I'll be very focused.
Yes, I will watch his back and the rest of the area.
Okay.
And,
I have to pee so bad. I'm going.
I
So
will
you can make
I
a
do
fish.
too.
You can make a perception check.
Oh, 19 on the roll. I don't have perception. Do I have perception as a skill? It's hard to remember.
Yeah, I thought so.
Plus 5, 24.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cast your
Go with
firebolt. Roll the hit.
$14.
Yeah, you're able to take down a deer.
Cool.
But roll on the magic surge table. Because this would be hilarious. It burns into a fireball.
I'm good.
Okay.
Clean the deer,
Yeah, you do that.
roast it.
Sure. You guys have a roasted deer.
When
Food.
Wildfire gets back, Theron will have been holding the fish rock, but he's going to put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Stealthily, if he can.
You can kind of make a sleight of hand check.
He's good at this. 22.
All right.
Like, as soon as you come into view, just casual like.
What?
All right. Oh wow!
Yeah, I got food.
You cooked it already.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very.
There you go.
impressive. All right. I take a haunch.
You'll see one of the other figures in town clearly saw the movement and smelled the actual food
Oh,
and will make their way over.
sure.
You
Yeah.
want something to eat? You
and,
hungry?
and you will
Oh, I'm gonna take some into what's his name?
Flint.
Flint.
Oh, Harold.
No,
Oh, Harold.
Harold.
And he's
Oh,
like,
cool.
shit, food, awesome.
Yeah, there you go, friend.
And he'll just he's eating in one side
Now
of his
that he
mouth
has
and-
food, he can drink with twice the vigor.
Yeah, food in the left side of the mouth, drink in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who's wandering around who looks hungry, I'll be like, want some food?
You'll recognize the woman that comes over is Ace.
Oh, Ace.
We found Ace.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was drawn in by the smell of roasting deer that I made.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she was in the cauldron.
No, thankfully no. All right. Come, yeah, sit, eat.
Holy shit!
She's like, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys been gone for a while. You don't look any older.
No,
Well,
we died. Yeah,
for
we were
like
dead.
most of the time.
Like almost all of it.
Yeah, I guess like 60 years ago.
That's what they tell us. They say
Yeah.
60
Is
years
it
we've been
human?
dead.
I can't remember if she was a human or an elf.
She was one of the two.
I have her stats, and she speaks many, many languages. One of those, which is Elven, so it's a crapshoot.
50-50?
She was really good with a longbow and had sharpshooter. So I'm gonna say she's an elf.
Cool. So she's
Fine.
You know, honestly, you don't look any older either.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah. Nice hair.
Yeah. She does too.
She does. It's a little frazzled and kind of.
Are we all?
A little unkempt.
Yeah. She's just like,
What the hell, man? What?
Oh, first off, sorry
she's
Yeah.
like,
for
I
the
mean,
town. We turns out we were pissing off this big, powerful group of people without
we didn't even
knowing
know about it.
We were just trying to help out, and we kept on foiling their plans. So they went scorched earth and destroyed everywhere where we had been. So we had nowhere else to go.
And then we died.
Yeah, and then we died.
Unrelated.
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 Surprisingly.
Snakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Killed us.
Yeah.
Oof. Must have been some snakes.
Dude, they were
I
terrible snakes.
don't like snakes anymore.
I never did, but I especially don't now.
Especially don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
If there were snakes.
So yeah,
people,
first
oh,
off,
they
sorry,
got
we
that.
didn't know, we didn't mean to. This was and secondly, do you know
What happened?
well, I think I mean
no, we know what happened here. I mean, broader.
oh yeah,
Oh,
did those
yeah.
guys appear anywhere else?
Yeah. She said, I don't know about up this way because we've kind of just been hanging out, and some people, left to be safe and then came back and saw the aftermath and were like, yeah, I'm not staying here. And
Right.
left.
How many people are left here?
Oh, 15-ish people, come in and go. Some people go out into the woods.
Sure.
Some people don't come back, but they might just not come back because it's kind of depressing.
Yeah, I can
But,
understand that.
It's
For you?
kind of. It became home, so I don't have anywhere else really to go. We had a good thing going, so it was nice.
Sad, yeah.
We're
We're on our way up to Fandolin if you wanted to tag along. I mean,
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So we got brought back for a reason actually. The short version is we have a list of people we need to find to protect the balance. Does that ring a bell for you?
She's like, yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay,
It's kind
so
of
yeah.
a high level.
Yeah,
Thing.
we got
Conceptually.
sucked into this high level thing. So we were told that someone who knew Theron knows someone who might be on the list.
Oh, we could read her the descriptions. Maybe that might ring a bell.
Yeah, and I'll tell her the ones that we.
that's straight from Millimeter.
And she's like, well, I mean, who am I to?
High level stuff.
I mean, that's pretty high. I mean, that doesn't go much higher than
It
that.
doesn't go any higher in my opinion.
Fair enough. And she laughs a little bit. She's eating, this deer meat here, and she says, "Well,
At first, I was thinking minstrel. I thought Rick, but we were told
Yeah,
that he
we
didn't
heard.
make it.
and she's like, that was gonna be my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right there." To the
He was
skeleton that's
wrong.
like here in the room with you guys. I mean, she's like,
Try?
and she's just like,
Oh no, it's.
We should have brought Clyde. She could have brought her back.
Oh well, I mean, so can I.
Oh, word, so can you.
But I was thinking, it's been less than.
I've only seen Clyde do it, so.
Yeah. I
It's been less than a month, so
Oh,
I can't
you
ask
brought it
Meester
back,
to do it.
nah,
Or
It's a
2
week.
weeks?
it's 1 week.
It's a week. Okay, so it still has been less than a week, probably.
2 more days will be a week.
Yeah, probably.
And she's like, yeah, she's like, I mean, he played instruments.
Sure.
Did, but I never remember him
Did he maybe pen rhyme?
make it like,
Did he write his
performing
own
seemed to
songs?
be his thing anymore.
Not anymore. But she's like, I mean, he made it. He might have, maybe.
Right.
But I feel
Sure,
like
maybe makes sense
Yeah.
as far as it goes.
The other guys, the guys who recruited us kept talking about prophecy juice.
Actually, I never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither. So I don't know what to do
I don't think
here.
that's a real thing.
I don't think it's.
What, prophecy juice? It's definitely a real thing.
What?
Yeah?
Okay, so how do we know if we have it, and if we don't have it, how do we get more of it?
If you
some.
have it, you know you have it.
Okay,
So
so
you-
If you don't have it, the way you get it is by fulfilling prophecy stuff.
So you
And-
have
and-
prophecy juice.
I mean,
Alright, does this
yeah,
guy
we
feel
like, yeah.
prophecy?
The guy on the ground?
Yeah.
Does he feel prophecy?
That's we
What-
never
what is
really
the check?
established
What
a
is the
check
check?
for prophecy juice.
Prophecy juice skill check. What do
I
we
don't know,
do?
it's a real thing.
It
but-
is now.
Roll me a d20, Celine.
Natural one.
Clyde has two. Clyde and Wildfire's charges are interchangeable. I'm going to say so. You technically have 2.
Nah, I feel like I shouldn't waste a charge on this.
It's the most
Prophecy
important
juice.
thing.
Alright, right, you know what? Fuck it.
It's a prophecy.
A 10. It's better than a 1.
That's
9
10
more.
times better.
Plus, how many people we found in the prophecy. That should be the modifier of the prophecy juice.
Oh yes, I see.
Plus 10.
Well, here's what I'll give you with this roll that was really arbitrary, more
Really
for the most part.
arbitrary, but Jake
Is,
use it a charge. Because why not? Prophecy juice, man.
Anyway, so here's what you, here's what you gather with your prophecy juice roll.
That's permanent. Right?
That one, he's dead.
Super dead.
But you've already kind of gotten 3 people that are kind of dead
Right.
Dead adjacent.
or dead adjacent, and they've fulfilled the prophecy. So solid 50-50.
Alright, it's a solid 50-50. So hear me out. Don't judge it right away.
Okay.
Let it think about it for a while.
I'll
Okay.
think about it.
What if we take his remains respectfully with us in case we do need to resurrect
I don't
him?
think he needs the remains to resurrect
Do you?
him.
Do you not? I don't know
Nobody
how
needs
that works.
2 more levels to resurrect.
Unless
He mistress.
Mistress it.
Then he can.
But
Yeah.
So
If,
I think
if
we
it's
let him-
Mistra, just Mistra.
yeah, I think we let him sit
Oh, then never mind.
respectfully. But
Yeah.
no, that's a good
What?
idea. I think maybe we'll head up to Phandalin.
Phandalin
This,
sounds
I feel
like
like
that.
this is our backup plan.
Yeah.
Yes, this is step 2. And
And
If we don't find another minstrel, we'll come back here.
yeah, sounds good.
Right? Because I feel like, based on what I've heard about this Rick, that would be the only one that he would potentially fulfill.
Yeah.
yes,
Well-
that does seem right.
Right?
I mean, he is now a feast for crows,
Oh.
but he wasn't really an acolyte of death. He was more an acolyte of deals, I would say.
Money. Yeah.
Acolyte of deals.
Yeah.
So,
All
yeah.
so to Phandalin?
Yeah, off to Phandalin we go.
All right.
More like a star, really.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would say that. A star.
Yeah.
Ice, do you want to come with us? Did we establish this?
Well, you identified this cauldron.
Yeah, what's it called?
Oh, yeah.
So this is a cauldron of plenty.
Ooh.
If water is poured into the cauldron and stirred for 1 minute, it transforms into a hearty hot stew which can provide 1 nourishing meal for 4 people per gallon. Remind you, this holds 30 gallons.
Oh, wow. This
It
is
remains
great.
hot while in the cauldron, then cools naturally after it is removed. The outside of the cauldron remains safe to the touch despite the heat of the stew. It can make stew 3 times, and it ceases to function until the next dawn when it regains all of its uses.
Wow.
It is non-attuned.
You could feed a small army.
So we won't have to worry about food stuff anymore.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
we would have to carry this with us. We don't have any pack animals or anywhere to store
We
it.
do
Who has
have.
the bag of... Don't we have a bag of holding?
Do we have a bag of holding?
Rick has a
No.
bag of holding.
Rick has a bag of holding.
We don't have a bag.
We don't have a bag of
Anyway,
holding.
I don't think we would fit. It's pretty big.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's
I mean,
good.
I
That's
was
very
gonna
clever.
say let's.
I think we should. If we're coming back down, we should pick it up and maybe bring it to Noma's
Well,
in Waterdeep.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
maybe
what we
that's
did
a
for
good.
now.
Well, I was gonna say, why don't we leave it here so people can eat
Yeah,
food?
that's what I was gonna say.
There's
Like,
only
give it to Harold
15
or
people.
something.
Harold doesn't even eat.
Well, maybe
Like,
he will now
maybe
if you
he
have
would
an easy
if he had
means
hot
of making
stew.
food.
With water.
Literally just take some snow.
Maybe we can go look
They're up
around
north.
here and find this.
Well, you guys did also move a bunch of rocks, heavy rocks and
Yes,
rubble out
that's
of the
a good
way,
point.
and you're
That's a good
both
point. I'm very strong.
you're very strong, and they're strong as well.
Strong.
So you
They're in slight
so people
confusion.
probably didn't know that
It was
Rick
there.
was still here. His bones were still here
Yeah.
because
Sure.
it was just collapsed. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if people were gonna like pick and or grave rob, they're gonna grab what's easily accessible on the surface,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
stuff you have to dig through to get to.
Sure. It'll belong to the town. Maybe it can be a new start, a fresh start.
That's what I was
We'll bring it over to the was
Fresh
Ace the
start,
lady
fresh
who was
new.
trying to garden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll bring it to the rubble guy and everybody else around and be like, hey, this is the Cauldron of Plenty. This is how it works. You guys have had a really rough turn, so hopefully this is a move towards better things for you. Give
You will not want for
Ilmater's-
food?
Yeah, we'll give you Ilmater's blessing, as well as Maestra's.
Heck yeah.
We have to be on our way because we have important things that we need to get done. But
Consider this the beginning of us
a new
making our amends for our part in what happened to the city.
Yeah, we're sorry, and we hope that this is a new, fresh, better start for all of you guys.
And she's like, yeah, I mean, this is pretty great. If we knew it was here, we might have been able to do something with it. Although
Eating
Rick
together.
never used it.
No,
I guess he was probably just gonna sell it.
probably is.
Probably.
That's an inventory item for him.
Yeah,
Oof. You know what we could do? When we're going over to Fandolin, if Bartrand is still there,
Right.
or his son probably,
Yeah.
if he has some progeny running his shop,
Right.
Ace, do you still got any like fun rare maps?
And she's like, hang on. And she'll pull like her backpack off of her back.
Aw.
And she'll like
Living
pull
out
out
of her backpack
out of
now.
a scroll case and like sort through a couple maps. And she's like, I've got a couple. What do you need?
Well, I was thinking maybe if we go to Bartrand, we could sell them, get you some like I don't know any supplies you might want.
Those are her last maps, man.
Yeah, I'm not taking them. I'm
And she's
asking
like,
if someone else wants to sell them.
yeah, maybe, sure.
Yeah.
And she'll like pull out a map of Red Larch and be like, well, this one's not super great anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
it's not accurate anyway.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's like you can see it's very much like you've never
Lovingly
seen
penned.
you've never seen this map. Like it was probably penned like 60 and a half years ago.
Aw.
Like when everything, you can see it's got like Braxton's, like everything that you guys knew.
Mhm.
Like, this is Mrs. O'Leary's house.
Now it looks better and everything.
Yeah, and it's like a pristine, a point in time map of Red Larch during like its heyday.
On the very corner of the map, you see like a giant monster.
Yeah. We could see if we could get anything for this.
Well, it's a relic now.
It is a collector's piece.
Yeah, but it's almost like it should be preserved.
Almost.
How about you keep this, and this could be a reminder of what things were and what they could be. Okay, we'll get you some supplies and stuff. Whatever, we'll take care of it. We'll find a way. And this will be a celebration of what it was and what it could be again. Give Ace a hug.
Oh, she'll accept the hug.
Not right.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
We gotta
On
get
our
moving.
travels, we gotta get moving.
Yeah.
But on our travels, if we find maybe someone in like a mason or someone who can work wood, we could tell them,
Builders.
hey man, yeah, builders, and anyone in our travels that can help like rebuild a town, we can just be like, hey man, might not be able to pay in Red Larch, but you'll get 3 square bowls of soup a day.
Yeah, it's
Good
hard
soup
to,
too.
yeah, hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Free food.
Yeah.
I love it.
Free food's great.
Let's do
We'll
this one time before we go.
Yes, we'll try and.
Oh, absolutely.
We
We
have
have to
to.
make sure
Oh,
we're
yeah,
giving
we
them
gotta try
something
this.
good, not
All
just
right, yeah,
like
so
awful
make a
stew.
big thing of soup. For
Yeah.
everybody.
So again,
Party stew.
as a reminder,
Party stew.
Party stew. Yeah.
as a reminder, this does hold 30 gallons of liquid,
Which
and
is-
it makes
That's
food enough.
120 people. It'll feed.
It'll feed, yeah.
So
Of
we'll
a
do,
hearty
like,
hot stew
5.
that stays hot, as long as it's stirred for 1 minute.
Okay. We'll
Is
do.
there a stew table that we should roll upon to find out what kind of stew?
No,
Stew.
there's not. We could
There should
make
be.
one, but there's not one at as we stand currently.
We'll make
However, think about this.
Okay.
Think about if Rick had Rick's ladle or Nona's ladle. That makes it 1.5 times the amount. Like, this could be nuts.
Oh my god, so much stew.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many temporary.
You know what you got to do is, this is what Ace will say. I'll be Ace now. He'll
Okay.
say, we should get a baker to come here and bread with all of this stew.
Oh, it's
That'll be.
rolls.
Maybe
Bread
we'll just
rolls.
call it bread large. Still got it.
All right.
To
Well,
herself.
you're gonna get.
Inspiration.
And she's like, I don't know what that means,
I just
but
arbitrarily,
thanks.
Wildfire just
it was
arbitrarily.
inspired.
You're
Inspiration.
gonna have to get them some grain.
Yeah.
Maybe some grain seeds,
Yeah.
so they can plant their own grain.
Well,
Make
I
their own
used to work
bread.
on a
We could get some
farm.
cloth
I can help
from the
them.
farm.
I can help them with the farmland.
You know, it's funny now that you mention that. This town looks remarkably like the last farm you worked at. If only Wave was here, you know? It would be that-
Wildfire's eyes like light up. Nobody notices, but
She just has a brief flashback, just like, what?
all right, we should get going.
Yeah,
now.
we should.
Wave's
go.
parents' ashes a little further in her back.
Awkward.
Whoops.
She's just not gonna make anything. These are new people. She wants to make a good impression.
That's fair.
Yeah, so you guys do make the stew, right? I'm assuming you guys are going to do that
Yeah.
before you leave.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you do, yeah, I mean, you guys will use, I guess, just like your water skins. We'll say
Yeah,
it fills
sure.
up 2 gallons. So
Enough
you get,
for everybody around.
yeah, you've got like the locals and yourself worth of stew, and you guys are finishing up with the stew. And while you're sitting there, percentile roll.
A backpack.
Flies out of the tree.
Get out of there.
Says, you thought you were done with me? Smush me on the side of the road, will you? Now it's the whole rest of the set shows up. The
Yeah.
adventuring boots and the clothes.
Oh
and
no.
Oh,
The
God.
cloak.
Everything
whole
else.
outfit.
It's the rest of the adventuring outfit shows up.
If you imagine furniture as like sentient mimics, then Pee-wee's Playhouse gets way scarier.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, unless
Just filled
he,
with mimics.
unless he
A chair.
unless he
Never
just
really watched-
friended them.
Yes,
And then
he
he was
is
just-
master of the mimics.
Yeah, Mimic Master Pee-wee. That's a future character. Right down.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
I'm also gonna use this in another game I run future.
See, it's not fair because we always come up with ideas together, but we run games that the other person is in, so we can't both use the idea.
All of our ideas just go in a Strahd game.
So,
But I want some of them.
while that's
why I don't tell you
happening,
all the rest.
when you guys are just like hanging out, you guys have shifted all the rebel around, and the stuff that you guys had worked on, accurate, strong, not gonna break. Off in the corner though,
Right.
you guys are sitting there and you'll hear the sound of just stone breaking and falling away, and like in the back corner, and it kind of you see like there's actual sinking. Like,
Oh.
it-
Oh.
in the corner.
Well, maybe we should check that out.
Sure. Let's go look at it.
I go look at it.
You go tell us what you found there.
All right.
Guidance before you go.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception check.
I'm good at these.
Look at how good I used to do notes.
20.
What'd you say?
20.
20? Yeah, so there's like the rocks and the rubble that have kind of settled here from you guys moving so much around
Okay.
seems to have shifted and fallen and kind of broken through the floor.
Ooh. Can I get down there?
You can.
I jump down there.
You
Whoa, Theron, where you going?
Bring on!
But you guys
take 2
aren't
points of
watching
falling
me.
damage as you drop 10 feet down.
Damn.
It's just like a little, like, landed on your feet a little.
We watch you jump down the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
He does that sometimes. Theron,
Yeah.
everything okay?
Yeah, it's further than I thought.
Did you hurt how's your ankle?
They're fine, yeah.
Okay.
Do you need any assistance?
Let me look around first.
You got
I'll look around
boots
first.
so you can fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You go down
so
and
you
help
can
me,
see
please.
Sure, I
that-
go down and fly down with him.
Okay, so
My boots.
while you're down
I
there,
also have feather fall, so like.
yeah, you look around and this is definitely like a storage room.
Uh-huh.
Probably one that was likely hidden behind something that either got destroyed in the rubble, and now that things have been sitting here dormant for 60 years and some new weight came through, the wood was probably a little rotted,
Okay.
broke away, to a small little storage area. And you can see down here that there's some stuff.
Ooh.
And things.
and things.
Ooh. Things and stuff.
You see there is like some like storage racks, like shelves and stuff with some various
Items.
things
Alright.
sitting on them.
What are we
And you
looking
can just
at?
tell because I remember I reread the rules that these are technically you have to touch them to tell that they're magical, but they don't seem to be touched by the dust or anything.
Okay.
They seem pristine.
Based on where we are, I will intuit that they are magic.
That's a reasonable intuition.
What is it that's magic?
But
We haven't told you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff.
Bunch of stuff.
And things.
Okay.
there
Okay.
is
I didn't know if it's anything specific. Days on
an earring.
An earring.
One singular kind of dangle earring. It is a silver earring with a little yellow orb on the bottom. You remember seeing this when you first came here.
Oh.
The very first time you came to Rick's shop, this was out on display.
Okay.
You also see a set of robes as well, kind of like a karate gi.
Nice. Rainrack would love these. I'll hand him up to Wildfire.
Oh, she flew
Fly
down.
him out.
I forget.
She fly in
So you
and
can fly him.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There is also like a purple crystal,
Okay.
like a large, almost not like a geode, but like forms of different like a big purple quartz crystal, like an amethyst crystal.
Cool. Rainrack would like this too.
There is a 3-inch cube of brimstone. Don't get excited.
Oh. This reminds me of the keep course.
same.
There is a lantern, a hooded lantern
Okay.
down here.
Neat stuff.
And then you'll also see some other things.
This is all the stuff, but I think there's some things over here.
Oh, we should go look at them.
Alright, come on, let's go see.
I keep leaving them alone together. I don't know if I'm doing it on purpose or not yet. Ferdinand, what do you think? Do you think they're gonna make it?
He has lady, alright?
That's fair. That's fair. You're not there.
I know.
And Ace is just like
he probably doesn't.
He might.
Aw.
Ace is just like, I don't know, they're kind of cute together.
Right? Like a little bit.
I mean,
Now that I'm thinking about it, the whole time Theron and I were adventuring together, like he had the one date with Sister Gabriel that we oddly stalked him on in hindsight.
He got drunk in a tree.
she's like, okay.
We got really drunk and we hung out in a tree and we watched their date to make sure he was okay. He was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Drunk bear clad.
I mean, and that whole time, like, I was kind of pining over my ex, so I never really talked to him about what he was going through. But, like, you know, love blooms on a battlefield and all that shit.
She's seen him eat yet?
No.
What?
She's
Yes,
just
she
like-
has. We've
Oh, we just
She
had
just ate deer
she just
and
had
soup.
deer soup. Yeah, other than the deer soup, yeah.
we're
she's
cooked
seen it.
for everyone.
Yeah.
At one
Okay,
point.
so then if she can get over that, then
It's the biggest hurdle, apparently.
I mean, I don't know if things have changed, but it was a spectacle.
No, he didn't gain any skills while dead.
I mean, I don't know how
Like,
it works.
wiping
I've
his
never
mouth.
died.
Yeah,
I've only been a stone.
yeah. It's
Not-
just you don't learn there either.
That's
No,
Jason.
you just kind of like hang out,
Yeah,
and then you're not a stone lady.
totally.
Can you see in the dark?
I can.
Oh, me too.
And you'll see there is there's a chest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
It
check
is locked.
for traps.
It
It's
is
locked?
very much locked.
Ah.
You can make an investigation check.
Can I use my lock picking to attempt to unlock it?
Sure. Were you checking it for traps or unlocking? You can see there's a big padlock on it.
Ooh, maybe check for. Is it magic?
Yes.
What specifically?
The lock is magic, and the wood. No, and you can't. And it's weird because when you look at, you see that the lock is magic, and you see the other things you've been looking at were all kind of magic. And the chest, it's like a black hole, and you just don't see anything with the chest.
Hold up there.
Like
Okay.
the lock is magic, and then it's just
So-
like you can't see into the chest. And you would know, based on the size of this chest, that you can usually penetrate, I think, up to a foot to 3 feet of wood you can see
Yeah.
through.
So there's got to be something else stopping it.
Yeah. So I will relay all this to you.
Okay. Well, maybe let's bring it up top there.
Well, okay. First off, I'm just gonna like take a rock or something, just chuck it at it.
Dunk.
All right, cool. So it's not gonna attack us, hopefully.
All right. Smart.
Quick,
Very patient mimic.
quick check for traps.
Okay.
Just in
Investigation.
case.
6. I'm bad at this.
I gave you guidance before I went down.
14.
I used that for my perception check.
I didn't know that.
Looks good.
All right.
Don't
see-
you have guidance?
No.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yeah,
I
it's-
do. I haven't played Wildfire in so
Wildfire
long.
has guidance.
Yeah.
Been like 7 games.
I got 16.
Yeah, looks good. Looks like it's probably not trapped.
All right. It seems
Well,
like
It's in a
not
secret
trapped.
room with a lock on it. Why would you trap it?
All right. Flint.
Yeah.
There's a chest down here that's kind of magic-y. We're gonna try to see what's inside of it,
I'm gonna try and unlock it with
but
the
like it
lockpicks.
might go wrong. So be ready.
Oh, wait,
To
can
do
you-
what?
I don't know. Assist.
Can you check for keys up there?
Yeah. I look around for keys.
Perception check.
Around
for keys.
maybe his body.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I'm guessing a 7's not gonna get it done.
Who I've got? Oh, that was it.
That was with
Seven.
guidance.
7?
Yeah.
I feel
I
that.
got a 0 investigation. I got a 5 and a 2.
Perception.
Perception. Ooh, sorry. Then that is I have a 9 perception. So that is a 16.
Okay.
Those are vastly different numbers.
I agree.
It takes some time, and you have to move his body out of the way, the bones and stuff, and underneath his rib cage and like some broken away floorboards and rubble, there is just like the comically large ring of keys. But also on there, it's like, so if you were to imagine the key ring, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like 65% of it is keys. The other 35% is holy symbols.
I remember that about Rick.
Yeah.
I remember that. Theron, I got good news and bad news.
Alright, give me. Oh, I don't know.
Bad news.
Okay.
Bad news is there's a lot of them.
Good news is you found
I
them.
found the keys.
Okay, cool. I pick up the chest
Okay.
and then I misty step.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw when you pick up the chest. He's a clever.
+5. 14.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
I'm full health.
Good start.
This is a good start.
Man,
There's a natural 20. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
let me get the spell here.
No.
Okay.
It's die. The worst spell.
Oh, weird.
It's a custom one that Rick made.
You die.
Oh, I'm sorry about
You
that.
die instantly.
Being poisoned.
So are we?
Uh,
What's happening?
well, relax. Alright.
I'm anxious.
I can tell. I didn't even know what was going to happen when we started this game. How do you expect me to have this all planned out? I don't do that. I have not done that
You know,
in,
you're right.
in
I should've-
6 years. I have not planned
That's
out
why
games.
we expect you to have it already.
Hey.
Yeah, it's all in my head. I make it up as we go along here. Yeah. Okay. I need you to now make me. Sorry, was it? Oh, I was right. Dexterity. You said.
Yes. A 14.
Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Roll 10d6.
Oh.
Wow, that's you. Alright.
You got 40 in total.
Okay.
You take 80 points of force damage.
Ooh. Well, that's
As a disintegrate spell goes off.
Oh.
And then as you lift it, as you misty step away,
Yeah.
getting impacted with this disintegrate, there is a rune on the floor, which is the guards and wards spell, which you can put a spell in to go off when the trigger, and the trigger is lifting the chest off of the thing.
There you
See,
go.
if you just opened it with the keys,
Bet 5.
it doesn't go off. But looters, probably not going to look for the keys, because in theory, if you're alive, you're going to have them with you.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe. I mean, we have the chest now, though, right?
Yeah, you do.
Right.
You're upstairs with the chest.
Oh!
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
Wow.
Come here. Come
Do
here.
I only take
I'm
half
gonna
damage
take
because
the
of my
chest
aura?
from him.
You do.
Alright.
Only take 40 points of damage because of your aura.
Oh, there you
I
go.
remember
Half damage
that.
on spells.
While you console
No,
him,
I roll.
I will take the chest and start
Yeah.
trying keys.
I
Hey,
feel bad.
All right. Oh, here.
what's up, Docile Lime?
I'm gonna give you a
Roller,
4th level
Release the
cure.
Kraken. What's going on?
Shut
Maximus, we are in New York. Alright, so go ahead and make me your thieves' tools. Or whatever you're doing now.
Oh no, I'm just trying the different keys.
Oh, you're trying the keys. Okay.
I'm just going through. I'm just going
18
through the ones
HP.
that look like they would fit that size.
I was gonna heal you, but it was an overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd have been
I
a
could
bit
have
much.
it do. Oh, it only did
I
half.
feel much better.
So,
Yes.
okay, yeah, it takes you a little bit,
Okay.
and you're going through, and you try all the keys. None of the keys
I start
work.
working on the holy symbols.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Smart.
and eventually, yeah, you go through all of the different holy symbols, and it is gonna be the symbol of Bashaba, let's say. That sounds interesting.
That's what I was gonna
Sure.
guess.
It's the goddess of misfortune.
Oh no.
That's
Do you know
Timora's direct.
I don't know that. I'm not from this world.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Clay knows that.
Yeah, and you open it. Chest opens.
What's inside?
An explosion! No.
Oh, I'm the best person for this to happen to.
Force
then.
damage.
Oh, never mind. Not the best person for
It's a
this.
concussion explosion.
Yeah, so you
Not a
open it
fire
and it.
explosion.
Yeah, no, it's an acid explosion.
Everyone
What?
again!
What if it was like a poison explosion?
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's just all of the Eldritch Blasts. So anyway, you open the chest, and inside is you see there is a set of half plate on the top here,
Oh, cool.
which is wrapped inside a cloak.
Oh, nice.
There is a ring, and that is it.
Are they magic?
Yes. You also notice the inside of this box, and the floor of it too that you're looking at is all made out of lead.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
But the lock is magic. So we're definitely taking the lock.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
And the key ring.
And the key ring. Right?
Is the keyring magic?
It's not magic,
But it's the
Lock
key
keys.
to the lock.
yeah.
And
Or we could just take the one.
We could just take the one.
Oh, I
leave
was
the
just
rest.
gonna take them all in case.
We run into doors that are locked?
No, I was gonna say in case anyone tries to steal it from us, then they gotta go through all the keys. That gives us more time to find them and take our keys back.
Alright. I take the key ring.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, you see that these are magic. You guys, I guess, also see. You were holding the chest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like this cloak.
I like this
All right.
ring.
Well.
Well, let's find out what they are.
Yeah, I was gonna. You wanna try and figure it out on the road? Like.
Yeah,
sure,
I feel like
yeah.
this is a future thing. Like on a rest or something.
Well, it's gonna take a while for us to identify all of them. Each of them will
Well,
take an
make
hour.
me an insight check.
Time during the day is
You two,
Mhm.
insight check.
I mean, I'm assuming
You two
that.
as in like you two or
These
you?
two.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast guidance on Theron.
That's a bad choice.
+2.
Alright, 4 with the +2.
20.
Okay.
Oh, Theron, man.
It's different.
You think
Rick's so confident.
Right.
with your insight check, this is a pretty ridiculous amount of steps. Rick may have taken more steps, and there may be a false bottom to this chest.
I check. Hey, Theron, you know more about this shit than me. False bottom chests.
Yeah, they exist.
Can you check this for one?
I'll look for the false bottom on this chest.
Guidance.
Double guidance.
Yeah, okay. I got double guidance.
Okay.
2.
2. Okay, 13.
Okay. Well, you're looking for it
Yeah, I'm
too.
looking for
So
it.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you see that there is indeed a false bottom
Okay.
to this chest. It's very
Okay.
just faint, but it's there.
Alright, I try to open
Wait,
it.
wait. Is it trapped?
Can't make an investigation check.
It might be trapped though.
Every step of the way, it's been trapped. All right, I got a 19 on the roll, so a 19.
Did you guidance yourself?
I did not.
Would you have?
No.
Okay.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
All right.
He's very confident.
Yeah, I
With
see
his
that.
19.
I see that. Yeah, you think that there is a trap.
Ooh, I think it's trapped, guys.
Okay. Can we disarm it?
I will point out. Is it mechanical or magical? The trap.
Mechanical.
All right, I'm gonna point it out to Farrah. Be like, that right there. That doesn't look right.
Okay.
Can you try and?
Thieves'
Untrap
tools
it?
to
Well,
disable it.
I could
Do you
attempt
have-
to
do you have
fix
a
it.
glowy hand?
A mage
No.
hand?
No.
Nobody here has that.
What do you mean?
Or
Why?
do you?
I might.
Because then we could use the hand to spring the trap and we can be far away.
That's only a thing that arcane tricksters can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Like it's a
I-
specific thing that arcane tricksters can do.
Unless
Oh.
it's 10 pounds of force is enough to trigger it.
this is never- I was like, why did I shoot that? So,
Right.
I do have mage hand.
Oh, well.
Because I have 3 cantrips. And they are mage hand, prestidigitation, and firebolt.
So
We also know that the bottom is made out of lead,
Right.
so probably not 10 pounds gonna lift anything.
No.
Yeah.
So I'll just try and disarm it.
all right, I'm gonna give you guidance and then back up 30 feet.
Okay.
Make
Was.
me
What
a
is your
thieves'
guidance?
tools check, please.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll shit on guidance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure this die is
I keep
rolled
on getting a one.
like loaded because I've gotten 2 every single time.
9
Plus 2.
plus 2 plus 5. So that's 16.
Okay.
Or 17, sorry. It's bad math.
What was your roll? Was it a 1?
Mine was a 1.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, so you think you've got it.
I think I got it.
Alright!
I open it confidently.
Wait.
I already
Before
opened
you
it
open.
confidently.
okay.
I just said it.
He specifically stated confidently.
You did.
Yeah, you open up, you pull out the false bottom, and that's not the trap.
Aha.
False bottom comes out. Below the false bottom is a thin line,
Okay.
and you can see that there's a scything blade that would come across and remove the hand of anybody who reached in for the bottom.
I remember seeing these before.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
And you are able to kind of jam it.
Aha. Great.
And the bottom of this looks like it's the size of the chest, but it looks like it might be very
Extra
minorly extra dimensional. Not like enough to like you'd want to take it with you, but enough
like-
that you can put some stuff that's a
Sure.
little bit bigger that shouldn't fit in here.
Okay.
There is a staff.
Ooh. I pull out a staff.
Ooh!
Are you still taking
Oh, I
this?
should also.
There is a loot.
Oh, a loot. I always want to learn how to play loot.
There is. What do we want to put in here?
He was not ready to get attacked. That's pretty sad.
There is a eyeball
Oh, gross.
in a jar.
Oh, still kind of gross.
Is it looking at me?
Yes,
Looking at you.
it's just kind of suspended. It's not like following you.
Cool.
Or is it?
I don't know.
Pair of boots
Okay. These are
and
nice boots.
a pick.
Like a loot pick. A loot pick. Look at that. That's cute. I strum the loot with the pick.
Oh, don't.
I did it
Don't
already.
do that.
It's perfectly in tune. You don't know necessarily. Do you have
It
loot
sounds
proficiency?
nice.
It sounds
no,
nice.
I don't. I don't have instrument. I have performance proficiency.
Oh, okay.
But-
So you know it's not the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah. Where? I mean, not that you would know. Where are you aiming this loot when you strum it? Because you picked it up and you're, well, let's try it.
I want to say toward the shop where everything we just got was.
Gotcha. And anybody in that general area?
Um,
Would there be? I don't know. I'm asking.
no,
This
because we
is
were
very-
all around that
Okay.
side. So,
So
whatever else was in there is probably not gonna be.
you strum it, and as like, you know, because I imagine you're just like going down all the strings.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just give it a go.
And like as the loot or the pick hits that first string and just keeps going, you watch like the second it hits it, and then you're like, oh, well, that's not what I expected. You see like lightning, like electrical energy charge around the pick, and it just continues down, and it like all of the strings vibrate, and just like a bolt of lightning shoots off the end of the lute at the wall.
Whoa!
Hey guys.
Hey, bud. What you got there?
A
Yeah.
loot and a pick.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna put those back in the chest.
Cool. Cool. Why don't we try and identify this stuff before we start fiddling with it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, and
fine.
the loot is it's black and white,
Ah.
ebony and ivory, and you can tell that's actually made from those materials.
Oh wow.
This is nice.
It's a beautiful loot.
It is.
Very beautiful
I
blue.
find it compelling.
All right, guys. Yeah. Why don't we
What time of day is it at this point?
I'm gonna say it's probably, with all the things you get done, it's probably like the evening.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to stay overnight, try to figure out what these things are, and then head out in the morning?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's have soup. Cool.
Alright.
Let's do.
So I'm gonna spend the next foreseeable number of hours identifying shit.
Yeah, we'll all hang out and identify together.
Huh.
Okay, so the half plate
Okay.
is
gonna
a super
do this?
rare material.
Ooh.
You're not even sure, any of you, if it's present this plane.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
It's called Mizium,
How you spell that?
Mizzium. Mizium half plate. The cloak
Okay.
of the Montaubanc.
Ooh.
The ring,
Mhm.
ring of protection.
Nice. Very good.
Always
Everyone
good.
can use that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said there was a staff,
You did.
Mhm.
staff of charming.
Cool. Boots.
Boots are boots of speed.
Ooh. Very nice.
And then I said there was just a loot and a pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Are you keeping
There's
track?
all the other.
the other stuff.
And the earring.
Yes.
There's
so
the earring, the robe.
Well, those
sword.
are the.
Oh, we're
that's
just
the
doing the
stuff.
chest
Right
stuff.
now, we're just doing the thing.
things.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
So then,
so
yeah. So
the pick allows the user to, when strummed, it's like a set. When you have both, when you strum this lute, it allows you to cast lightning bolt.
Aha.
Charisma modifier times
Oh.
per long rest.
Wow. I can do that a lot. 4 more times.
But you need to have both. Like when you attune to one and like attune to the other, they become one attunement slot.
Okay. Cool.
And then
But that's like a bard who would be.
in theory,
You have to have proficiency to use it.
yeah, the instrument is a bardic instrument. I haven't figured out exactly which.
Which one we're gonna get?
Yeah, I haven't figured out which one, or if I want to make a custom one.
Cool.
But it does give you a +10 to performance checks
Oh, badass. All right. Well, I know a guy.
with it.
I know a guy. Great.
what about the eyeball?
Yeah, the stuff in the things.
Yeah, the eyeball is a true sight eyeball
Okay.
of chaos.
You can replace your eyeball with this
No, no, no,
eyeball,
no, this.
and you can
Okay.
see with true sight, and you have difficulty picking out your clothes.
What was the eyeball again?
And
Eyeball of true
breakfast.
sight?
Your breakfast.
The
And
eyeball-
sometimes you think you might want to stab somebody, but you don't like have to, but you think you might want to.
eyeball of true sight.
Okay.
There were some other things, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then how about the regular items?
I don't remember what all I said, so I'm gonna.
We can do that later. I wrote it down.
Okay.
But if you don't want to do it right this second, we can always do it in
Yeah.
the chat.
Be about time to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then-
Well,
yeah.
that works then. So, thank you all, internet,
Yeah.
for watching.
Showing up,
Yeah.
hanging out.
Appreciate it.
Kind of a stroll down memory lane.
Yeah.
But
A little bit. If you're interested in finding out what all these are references to, you can see all the old episodes on YouTube
and
Yes.
Twitch.
and Twitch.
Some of them on Twitch. All of them are definitely on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's the campaign called Know Your Role.
Yes, it's here. There's a playlist for it.
We
You
were
can go
young
check it.
and fun.
That It was so many years ago.
Yeah, Celine wasn't even there for the first
Part of it.
12. And then the latter
12.
chunk, 12.
Yeah.
Or
however
what are you
many
gonna
that
do?
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Oh, Maximus, we do this every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday! We
We usually start at
around
9 p.m.
9:30.
Eastern and go till about 24 minutes ago.
Yeah.
um,
But we started late, so we pulled it a little late
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We did our
Yeah.
best. We
We'll
were
be here.
fun. And we hope you still find us a little endearing after tonight.
Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow with Rod of Seven Parts, where I'm a player, streaming that. Be on the lookout for either Twitch or YouTube tomorrow during the day. I'll be doing a stream at some point, I think, assuming I don't get bogged down with a million more videos to make. So yeah, we will see you all next week for this campaign again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 98,
Yeah. And then we'll have
Evil Game.
Okay.
Get closer and closer to 100.
Delightful.
an October thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
see you next week.
Bye, Internet.
Love you.